Welcome to AEROPOLIS, a skyblock questing-based mod pack where I'll be using strainers to collect and automate tons of different resources in order to work my way through over 300 unique quests, some which includes tech and mystical agriculture. And for this pack, my goal is simple: complete 100% of it. So without further ado, sit back, relax, or fall asleep as I complete 100% of AEROPOLIS. Alright, welcome to AEROPOLIS or AEROPOLIS, a skyblock questing mod pack similar to Seopolis. So let's just get right into it. Alright, also looks like our inventory is locked, so I'm assuming the further we progress into the quest line, the more inventory slots will unlock. And we also got some B-Bucks. We know exactly what these are for. There's a few different islands containing chests with some useful items inside. If you're on the void, you'll teleport high up. Main chapters will have a bonus quest line called chapter challenges. These challenges will reward you with additional inventory space. Okay, that's what we were looking for. Vein miner, we know that. B-Bucks, yup. Alright, looks like we get a inventory slot right now. Let's actually see what do we need for the catalog. Looks like it's just stone, any kind of stone, and then a B-Buck. We don't have any stone yet, so we won't be able to do that. But let's see what we gotta do first. Let's do... what color sapling should we do? Let's do black. And sapling grower. Wait, so how does this sapling grower work? Do I just right click? Okay, yeah. Yes, it grows. I think we also had that in Seopolis. Let's make ourselves a crafting table now. Put that bad boy right there. And then there is a ladder down here for some water. And oh, extra B-Bucks. And then some hats. But we're actually going to take this chest and put it up here. I think the first thing I'm going to do is actually make myself a platform. So I'm gonna go down probably like 2-3 layers and then make a flat platform. All right, we got the platform made. So now we need to make ourselves a bucket, hopper, drawers, and then start making some leafy string from leaves. Unfortunately, it does look like I need to get myself regular oak to craft these things. A little annoying, but it's whatever. All right, we got all of it now. Bucket, hopper, drawers. We're gonna place the drawers down just right here because why not? And then anything that we have like a lot of, we're just gonna put it together in one slot. So now it looks like we gotta make ourselves a bed. We just get enough string to make a bed. Easy. And now we gotta make ourselves a leafy mesh, which is more string and some sticks, and then a wooden strainer, which is probably the most important item in this whole pack, the strainers. I'm just going to turn all these leaves into string because I know we're going to be needing a lot of string because we're not going to just only use one strainer. Well, it looks like I did need to use all the string anyways to make enough for one strainer. There we go. And then it wants us to hold an apple. And that is the first chapter done, I guess. So let's start setting these up over here with this mesh in. We do need some water to go through the top of this. So I think what we can do for now is get trapdoors, get our bucket, grab the water that's down here. So I think if you just put water in here like this, it's gonna spill out. Yeah. I think what I have to do is place a block here, and then I can place the trapdoors. We're gonna be using this until we can get ourselves a strainer tank. All right, water, and boom. Now all we need to do is run like specific items into this to get even more items. So wood essence and dirt essence. To get wood essence, that is any sapling. Dirt is leaves or saplings. It looks like saplings are better. It'll go through the saplings faster, but there's a slightly lower chance versus doing it with just leaves. We can run these through here. There we go, wood essence. It won't give me an item every single time because there's like a 30% chance I'll get it. There we go, wood and dirt. And I believe if I get enough of these essences, I can craft any kind of dirt I want. Like with dirt, I can do mushrooms, sand, red sand, grass, dirt. And then with the wood, I can craft any kind of sapling and get myself charcoal as well. Okay. Now stone essence. That requires us to run dirt through it. Let's do a decent amount. I think it's enough to make anything with it. We need enough to get furnaces. Wait, why isn't it moving? Oh, why did it freeze? Okay, we need torches then. But it looks like we're getting to that really soon. Damn, we got a lot of different kinds of saplings. Oh, all we need is the stone essence. We get 24 cobblestone. Get ourselves a furnace. Now charcoal is okay, wood essence and then charcoal essence. Here we get charcoal, mini charcoal. Oh, I forgot you just cook up logs for that. And then it looks like in the next chapter or the next quest, or the next like little quest line, we can run it gravel through a strainer to get ourselves coal. So we won't have to melt the logs every single time. All right, let's make ourselves torches. Let's put it in every corner. And so now we can make ourselves a catalog in a second once we get the stone. And then improve duration upgrade. Reduces the time a recipe takes, which is 4 redstone clocks, cobblestone, and 4 stone. Redstone clock is buttons and stone. Okay. And it looks like we also get another one for completing that. Last thing is eroding water, which is water, wood, and bucket. And then we need charcoal. Okay. Also super easy. Might as well just melt all of this then. I do believe there is like some sort of block generator that we get to use later on. Resource generator. Once we get lava and a water bucket. So we'll be able to generate like an infinite amount of certain blocks like dirt, cobblestone, etc. Alright, let's get our catalog crafted. Placed in the wrong spot. Let's see what we can get ourselves. Some food, compacted drawer, keys. Keys are going to be good for locking drawers. Like if we ever try to automate some stuff. Basic loot boxes. I do like the loot boxes. I think it was Frozen-opolis where I bought like a lot of these basic loot boxes and I would like get so much rewards. Also, looks like they have the Christmas stuff here. Sick. I like that. And let's get a little Christmas tree. Why not? We can get a little Santa too. And then let's get ourselves 4 of these loot boxes. Place our little Santa right next to the bed. And then Christmas tree to the right of that. Alright. Let's see what we get. Nothing crazy actually. I do know we need rotten flesh and bones later on, but I was honestly expecting something better. Let's actually buy 2 more. String and bones, not bad. We do need like spider eyes, I think. For the mobs quest, yeah, we need spider eyes. So we have everything but that right now. Okay, let's run some more dirt through this because we need more stone. All right, we got ourselves an upgrade. And we should get another one from the quest. There we go. And now we can make ourselves the eroding water. What? I had to have a full durability water bucket, bruh. There we go. All right, second quest line completed. Now eroding water. I guess we should make a second strainer for this one. So let's do that. All right, a second strainer placed down. It looks like we need to run a cobblestone through that to get some gravel. Let's just do all of our cobblestone because why not? 7 gravel, and then I'm assuming. Okay, so now we want to run the gravel through another strainer to get mini coal. Looks like that's also the same way we get flint. So we need yet again another strainer. Realistically, I could just do all of it with just one strainer for now, but I think over time, we kind of needed to like automate this. Okay, so it looks like we only need to do... Oh, it looks like we're also going to be getting sand, but looks like we only need water. We don't need eroding. Also looks like there's daily rewards. Yeah, every day I survive, I get a reward. It looks like pretty cool. All right, let's run the gravel. Run all the gravel that we got. We got flint first try. We got some copper nuggets as well. And copper is what we need to make improved output. Improved output is actually going to be really good. 20% chance to roll their outputs again. Nice. And then copper chest, copper mesh. And then the one after that, and then the quest after that is all about mobs. All right, got some mini coal. It's not enough to make it like a regular size coal, but we're getting there. Oh, never mind. The quest gives it to us. Boom. I'm assuming there's crafters. Yeah, there's crafters. So like the way we're gonna like automate coal is gonna be similar to what we did last time, where I guess we have one of these strainers making mini coal, and then we have the mini coal and well all this loot I guess connected towards a storage system, which then will output that item into a crafter, which is gonna craft it into regular coal and then spit it back out into the storage system. So yeah, there's quite a bit we have to do. Let's make our flint mesh. It's only tier 1, but it has more durability. So we'll use that for the first one. And let's put in some more dirt. That way we can get some more cobblestone and then more gravel. Let's see. Next thing is copper ingots. I think we should be able to make that right now. And then the rest of the stuff we have to wait until we have enough copper. We also just gotta check out like all these structures that are around us to see what kind of loot they have. There's one right above us. We just need to build up to it. Also forget that we do have a spare duration upgrade I'm going to put on this one, I think. Yeah, cobblestone was the slow one. Now it should go a little faster. We should probably also save a bit of B-Bucks because I kind of want to gamble, but I also want to see what other items we can get because right now, since we only have 9 B-Bucks in here, it won't show us any items that cost more than 9. So there could be good stuff that we just aren't seeing yet. Also, not really sure what storage system I'm going to get into. Oh, actually, I might just do refined storage. Because I don't know if it's an updated version of refined storage or if it's another mod that's pretty similar to this storage system. Where it's like, you have 64k storage, but you can only hold 63 different types of items. So it's more like these drawers where they can hold a lot of each item, but there's only like a limited amount of items you can have in it. Like the types of items. But it looks like this is the one that doesn't limit the types of items, so I might go for that if we can. Because usually I've been going with just Tom's Simple Storage for a while, which is what I used in Seopolis to like transfer all the items and stuff. Not sure how I would do that with refined storage because I've never done it before. I don't even know if you can. Can you? I mean, yeah, there's importers, exporters, so I'm assuming you can. They're just more annoying to craft. Because with Tom's, let's look at inventory cable connector. No, it wasn't that. I think it's this inventory hopper. Just a hopper and some wood. I don't know. We'll see. How do I get copper again? Copper is gravel. Yeah, it's gravel. It's a 40% chance to get 3 nuggets. I guess we're gonna be switching to flint meshes too, because we have enough to make 2 meshes right now. We're getting close to the copper mesh, and it looks like this is pretty much how we can get like a lot of different kinds of seeds to nuggets. There's also iron nuggets that I saw right here, where we need grains of infinity. Oh wow, it looks like we don't even have to get into the grains of infinity stuff until all the way down here in the flight section. Oh wow, also I just realized the daily rewards, I think it actually is for IRL days, not in-game days, because I have to wait 9 hours until I get the next reward. Crazy. All right, we have 22 copper ingots. That should be enough to craft most of this, or at least these 3, because I just looked at the improved mesh upgrade and we need 4 copper meshes for that. So let's see, let's do the chest first. Honestly, just gonna put it right here. This setup is kind of ugly, but this is just what we're gonna have for now. So we have our like storage system. All right, the first copper mesh of probably many. I mean, we just need 10 copper. How much do we have in here? Any nugget? Yeah, we have enough nuggets for the quest. But you know, obviously, I want to make myself another copper mesh I can use in a strainer and get like the new stuff. Let's see. Let's put in. It looks like we're running out of dirt fast. Let's do 15. Improved output upgrade. We're gonna put that into this one, the latest one, because this one gets us coal, copper, and all that good stuff. Okay, and now I'm gonna smelt 4, keep 1 cobble on this, and then put the rest of the cobble into here to make gravel, so I can run it through here and get some more copper. Okay, we need 2 more ingots actually. Oh yeah, improved output. Let's do it on. I don't know. I actually don't know. I guess I'll just keep this one. I know I just looked at the challenges, and I guess if you complete everything in the middle, you get a resource generator and 4 improved everything upgrades, which is huge. I wonder if you can see what you can use this for. So cobblestone. So there's cobblestone. But that's still huge. It means we don't have to use this strainer for cobblestone anymore. All right, 4 copper meshes just to make the improved mesh upgrade. That's crazy. Now, what does this do? 10% chance to not damage a mesh. So this would be good when we use like a higher quality mesh, like a copper mesh. But we're probably going to be using the improved everything. All right, mobs. So we have some of that already. We don't have spider eyes, so we might have to just buy them. I just bought 2, which is all of my coins. All right, so we didn't get spider eyes. I guess the only way to do this would be to make ourselves a spawner, like a mob farm. Because it looks like we need raw flesh to make leather, and that's about it, really. What are books for? Books are for book and quill, and I guess some guidebooks, enchanter, catalog book, enchantment table. So we're gonna need a lot of cobblestone, unfortunately. So with this cobblestone, and let's just put this in here. Let's see if we can try to get, I don't know if we're gonna have enough for copper mesh. Let's put the rest of our dirt in here. We can easily get dirt by running saplings through the thing, I believe. Yeah, dirt essence. So we don't have to worry about running out of dirt for now. Yeah, we are not getting enough copper. It's not too bad though, because we have a lot of flint. So we'll just utilize the flint meshes. I wonder if we even need spider eyes for anything. For fermented spider eye, but that's about it really. All right, we finally have the mob farm done. Let me show you guys. Here's the mob farm. Holy. Now, I know it's off censored, but yeah, there's the mob farm. And I'm glad that it does actually work. It works actually really good. Ooh, I gotta be careful with the endermans. I did kind of make it 3 blocks tall so endermans can spawn in. But yeah, W mob farm. And also we get basic loot boxes from these too, which is cool. All right, so hopefully we can get ourselves some spiders. We also gotta figure out how to get like an enchantment table or something to enchant our weapons later on. I think there's an enchanter. I think this one. Ooh, 2 wither skulls. I'm not sure how we're gonna be able to do that. Oh, block of quartz. Okay, so it is possible. But with this, I'm pretty sure we can craft enchantments, yeah. So for example, sharpness 4, 12 lapis, 48 nether quartz, and then 28 levels. So not too bad. Hey, we got an advanced loot box from opening up the basic loot box. See if we got anything good. We got ourselves a copper mesh. That's actually not bad. We do need copper meshes. Let me see what they make again. We get tomato seeds, clay ball, iron. Okay, I'm gonna put that back in the chest. This mob farm's working so good, but we're not getting any spiders whatsoever. Might have to be something we do later in the future. These endermen are also gonna get annoying later on. Oh well, I guess let's just continue. We're gonna make bundled flesh, which is a bunch of rotten flesh. And then in a drying table, we can turn zombie flesh into leather. So a drying table requires 2 string, 6 sticks. Hey, I hear a spider. I need the spider to fall down, bro. Give me the spiders. I don't even know if I got it, to be honest. Oh, right here, spider eye. Yes. There we go. And so to make soaked paper to turn into paper, that is log sheets, which is 4 pressure plates and a wooden water bucket. And then I'm assuming I gotta dry it, so put that over here and then set it to dry. It's gonna take a little bit. Got 1 piece of paper. Let's dry all of the flesh. And then we also need to get some more paper. All right, we got the paper and the leather to make a 1 book. And that is that chapter completed. Now, next is all of the challenges. So 64 of any sapling. We have that right here. Wooden tools, so sword, axe, and pickaxe. 32 leafy string. Don't know if we have any. Oh, we actually do have that still. And as 1 extra inventory slot, let's go. 2 basic mob essence. We do have that right here. 15 of those. 16 stone, 16 dirt, and 64 mini coal for another inventory slot. All right, we got extra slots. We need a lot of dirt now and a lot of cobble. We need 4 copper ingots. Do we have copper ingots? We don't have any copper at all. So we have to get more gravel. We need 256 gravel. Damn. 6 bones, 2 books, 4 coal, 32 flint. We got the flint. The coal we have. Bones we got. We just need 1 more book. So we need 2 more paper. But yeah, you need a replenished wooden water bucket. You can't use like one that has 24 durability out of 25, or else it just doesn't work. All right, book submitted, and that's another inventory slot. I can't wait until we have this resource generator for the cobblestone. It's gonna be so nice. I wonder if there's one for wood. It looks like there isn't. All right, just got all the cobblestone. All right, now we have enough dirt. We need logs and gravel now. Logs are the easiest to do because we have a lot of the wood essences, but gravel is gonna take a little bit now because now we need more dirt to create cobblestone to then create gravel. All right, finally got enough copper ingots to get another inventory slot. Now the only thing we're missing is just the gravel, which is gonna take a long time. We finally have enough gravel to finish this off. Holy, and here we go. We got our rewards. Proved everything, so we can put these into our strainers. I did make an extra strainer just to speed up the making of the gravel, but there we go. And we got our resource generator. Let's quickly make a single drawer for this. So put this on top of here, and then we put one piece of cobblestone on the very top of this and should start generating cobblestone every 220 ticks. And there's also speed blocks, meaning if I put specific blocks on top of the cobblestone, I can speed it up. And honestly, there's not really anything we can put on top right now. We just put straight up stone on it, which I might just do, because why not? Because I have no idea if we're going to be needing a bunch of cobblestone at all. So I go like this, boom, and then now it's 180 ticks. Nice. Now we're on to the second chapter. So let's see, looks like we're going to be getting into sand, get bamboo cactus, all that good stuff, and then mulch to get us some foods. Looks like the resources chapter is like the big one where we're going to get into like a lot of different things at once. So yeah, I guess let's try to get through the sand one as fast as we can. We get sand. How do we get sand? It's gravel and eroding water. We only have 2 gravel, so let's see what we can get here. 3 gravel now. Let's actually grab some cobblestone and turn it into gravel so we can get even more sand. I don't know if we're gonna be needing sand. We might use glass for a lot of stuff. That's the thing. We got 3 sand. Cool. So let's see, to get sugarcane, I'm assuming we gotta run sand through eroding water again to get sugarcane. I guess there's a small chance for cactus too, and then bamboo. Yeah, bamboo, and then bamboo. We can also make a mesh. It's tier 1, but it lasts the longest. So I'm assuming it's the best tier 1 mesh that we can make. All right, let's start running the sand through this. If we make a glass bottle, how do we get mud with that? Oh, purified water and dirt makes mud. Right clicking on a block of dirt with water bottle will turn into it. Oh, okay. Alternatively, you can waterlog a drying table and place dirt inside to make mud. Okay, that actually might be easier. And then packed is by putting the bamboo in it. Mulch is by surrounding it with leaves. I think mulch can go into the resource generator. Maybe not. I don't think so, actually. Okay, it's just cobblestone. That's the main thing. All right. Honestly, I don't think we need any more than these 3. We just need to go to a specific side. So I guess over here, got some cacti down. Let's get some dirt. How do we get dirt? Forgot we have to use saplings to get dirt. So now we got to move this mesh around back here. I will say one thing that I do regret is getting rid of the grass block, because now all you have is dirt, so we can somehow get nature essence to get a grass block. Anyways, let's place our bamboo down. These should grow pretty fast. And then for the sugarcane, we'll just put them right here. Also shouldn't take like forever to grow. All right, and we got some extra bamboo, meaning we can make ourselves our first bamboo mesh. I just put this into this one because why not? Make our sand. Yeah, right now we're not gonna worry about automation a little later. I'm gonna wait until I can get enough bamboo to do that. And I also kind of want to get to the iron meshes quest, I think. Oh no, the alloying. That's what I want to get to, because we get access to item cables. And this is how we're going to be able to move items around from the storage system to these and back. It's going to make everything so much easier to work with. We got glass. We have glass bottle. I think I said get a water bottle. And then right click dirt with it. So I guess let's go down here. Let's just do this. Got mud, re-break it. And now we turn it into packed mud using a bamboo. Okay, I think we're going to be needing more mud. Got 4 packed mud, and then we want to run it through a thing, right? Oh no, we just need leaves. So what are the massive trees? I need a massive tree. What is it? I forget what sapling. Is it just dark oak? I think dark oak makes pretty big trees. And now that we have a pretty big land of dirt over here, we can grow this tree. Yeah, that's pretty big. It's gonna give us a lot of leaves. I was about to mine the tree. Perfect. There we got mulch. Now I think we want to run mulch through strainers. And it looks like we actually have to run it through a copper mesh now. Luckily, we do have 1 copper mesh somewhere. Yeah, right here. That I did get from a bag from the spawner, which is good. And make sure okay, it's just water. So we'll just put it into here for now. All right, should be done now. Yep, I think I got all of it. Let me put that away. Our chest is getting full. Oh, and then I want to get enough wheat to make a hay bale. Got 1 wheat. Damn. Hold on. Let me check this, because we got this torchflower seed and we can't even get this without a tier 5 mesh, which is crazy. But I got it from a bag of seeds right here. I have 2 of them, it looks like. And so if we can get just regular seeds, that would be good. Yep, we have 1 regular seed. Perfect. I need more dirt, man. There's like no saplings anywhere. Let's just dump a stack of leaves in here. Get some dirt so I can extend this even more. Because now I kind of want to set up like a little mini farm. Oh, we also have bone meal because we have bones. So we should be able to just get all the wheat right now. We don't really have to wait for anything. There you go. I was about to turn it into bread. Holy. Okay, that's a bell. And then now we should be able to make a summoning block with all this. The summoning block pretty much allows me to summon, I think, any mob. So like if I need endermen for ender pearls, right? I think I need ender pearl fragments on a strainer. Or not a strainer, what? I use this on a summoning block to spawn in an enderman. Because I'm going to be needing like different drops later on. And the only way to get them is through the summoning block. Boom, summoning block. Perfect. That's that chapter completed and we can place that down. I don't think we're going to use it yet, but we probably will soon. Now, tubes. Let's see what we do here. Clay ball. How do we get clay ball? Through packed mud. Okay. So if we use eroding water, we can get 3. We should have some packed mud. We did get some from the quest. Let's move this copper mesh to this one and make the packed mud. Now, my original plan was to use crafters to like turn like nuggets of stuff into ingots, but I think what I'm going to do instead is use a drawer, some sort of drawer. What is it called? Compacting drawer, right? I think it's the compacting drawer. Anyway, 6 clay balls. That's enough for 1 clay block, which will allow us to make a tube. Do we do anything else with clay ball? Water thing, whatever this is, to make water seeds later on. I'm assuming we're going to need water seeds later on. Let's make ourselves 4 tubes. We're going to be needing more than just 4 tubes though. We got 9 that time. There you go. We got 12 tubes. So that's should be enough for everything, I think. So here's the tubing pliers. Honestly, not sure what we're going to be using this for. It allows up to 5 inputs and outputs into 1. This might be like the early game like item cables. But honestly, we're not even going to be using those. We're just going to wait until we can get the other cables. Because they're way better. Actually, I can't even say that because I never used these tubes before, so I don't know how good they are, but I'd rather use the other ones. There we go, crafter. And now we need the shunt, which is 4 shunts, or 4 tubes. There we go. A filter, which is a shunt, and then an item frame, leather and sticks. Boom, that's pretty easy. And that's that chapter, that quest line done. Do a little claim all. All right, mixed stone, terracotta. Terracotta is clay. Now we need the clay blocks. So let's make them again. I wonder if we still have more cooking up over here. Yep, we have some more balls. Now, what do we do with the terracotta? Obtained by... Okay, so we run the terracotta through a strainer to get the nuggets. Okay, so we get tin and mixed stone nuggets. And it's going to make us craft a compass. I think this is a... Oh, this is just a regular compass. And then it wants us to get a spray can and then a sprayer. Okay. Spray can we can do. We're just going to buy one of these. I also did forget that you can just put your wallet in here to buy stuff. All right. Run this through here, right? Does it have to be water or... Okay, eroding water. Also, once we get the jetpacks, we might start flying over to the islands because I made a creative world just to fly around and see what kind of stuff we can get up there. And I found... bedrock. I also found where is it? Grains of Infinity up there, and then there's chest, and they have so much like there's so much copper meshes that are actually enchanted with Unbreaking 3, so that would be really good to get. Okay, let's see if this is done. Oof, this is all we got. What? Do we have like a good output? Upgrade, improve mesh? No, this is just a basic output. Damn, what? That's like no nuggets at all. So we need a lot of clay. Meaning we need a lot of dirt. Let's do half a stack. What I also need to do is just make a infinite water source up here instead of having to go down here every single time. Let's actually do that. All right, and then now we gotta use almost all of the bamboo that we've been growing on the mud. Packed mud 32. So now we let it sit in here for a bit and hopefully we get an insane amount of clay balls. Oh, I just saw something. We do get nature essence from amethyst meshes. Okay. And after we get this, we can craft saplings, and then we can get grass blocks. I should be growing some carrots as well. Let's do 2 carrots. And let's buy some bread because we have no fruit now. Oh my god, of course. Of course this Enderman walked right in front of my crosshair. And he killed me. Oh my gosh, that's actually so annoying. Get out of here, bro. That's so annoying. I had like 30 levels. He stole one of my cactuses too. What? No, he stole the one that was growing. You serious? What are we getting our rewards for dying? Tombstone, soulbound. Man, that's annoying. Alright, we got a couple nuggets now. It's obviously still not enough, but we got 2 ingots of each, which means absolutely nothing yet. We need 12 mixed, so we need 10 more. That's all of our terracotta gun. Here we go. 3 ingots total from half a stack of dirt. We got enough for the compass now. I believe this is just a structure compass, right? It's not. What? Useful for finding places, and then in the next quest it says structure oh, okay, we just used the compass to make a structure compass, but we need a lot more mixed stone and tin. I see. And we finally have enough to make ourselves the sprayer. Boom. Chapter completed. Now the next thing is flight. However, I think what I want to do is try to get this whole place like organized and situated, since we're getting really close to the alloying quest line. And I don't want to get to this point and then like not have all these strainer stuff ready for automation. But yeah, let me work on that real quick. All right, so we extended out this way a bit, moved the chest and the drawers and stuff, and then added our summoning block here for later. Moved our resource generator over here, and then set up all of our strainers. So all of the eroding water would be here, and all of the regular water is going to be here. So right now we got like tier 1 for sapling to dirt, tier 1 cobble for gravel, tier 1 gravel for sand, tier 2 packed mud for clay ball, and tier 2 terracotta for mixed and tin. Only things that we are missing copper. We don't have copper for the tier 2. If I remember correctly, we get copper from gravel. Okay, so it does look like I need 1 more strainer for now, just so I can get mini coal, flint, and copper. There we go. What the heck? This guy's a trumpet. Now we kind of want to get all this started, because if we want to move on, our next stuff is to make a jetpack, but then we need mixed nuggets to make like a lot of the basics. So right now it looks like we just need a lot of gravel. So we'll put a stack into here to get us a bunch of gravel. You know what? Because we can, let's grab another stack. Let's go up at this spawner with the water. There is a hot air balloon right above the spawner, so we can just build up to it and see what loot it has. It should hopefully have a copper mesh for us. Yep, it's right up there. All right, here we are. Let's break this. And then the chest should be on top or inside right here. I think that's the only chest here, but we'll check. Okay, that's actually terrible. What the heck? We didn't get any of what we were looking for. I think there's another chest on top either. What do we do? Do we go there? Let's go there. Let's bridge over. We can do that. I know the temples have a lot of chests. Oh, there's bunnies there too. We should have probably done this during the day. Okay. Oh my gosh. Good thing this water was right under. Another thing that I completely forgot that you can do is set home. Okay, let's try that again. Let's bring another bucket just in case we ran out of durability. Oh, and I forgot to sleep again, so... Oh well, we're already up here. Actually, I know what to do, but let's get up here first. Oh, never mind. I was gonna do /home, sleep, and then do /back to teleport back up, but it's becoming daytime already. Oh, we're here. Alright, let's kill these guys. Sorry, but it has to be done. Oh, this is also part of the quest that we have to do now. Locate the bedrock temple. Alright, so the grains of infinity are literally right here. We get 4 for free. Where's the other 2? I think they're might be inside or up here. Whoa. Oh, that's a white wooden plank. I thought that was an iron trapdoor. I guess there's just 2 then. I thought there was 4 statues. Anyways, look at the chest. Fire charge we'll take. And look, we get like upgrades and stuff. Okay, let's go home. We gotta start dumping out our stuff. We have a full chest as well, which isn't good. Let me just make another one real quick, just so I can dump some stuff. We'll do /back, and we can take some of this stuff. Yeah, see? This leafy mesh has Unbreaking 3, but we're looking for copper. Some more upgrades. These are level 2 upgrades, which is good. It's better than the ones that we have. 2 more chests. Some bucks. Bamboo mesh. I'll actually take that instead of the leafy. Some more upgrades. Let's go home again. I don't know if it's like a low chance or what. Oh, we got a flint mesh this time. So we're getting closer. We're not quite there yet. I think that's everything here. And here's bedrock. Let's see. Realistically, I can just build over to that next hot air balloon. It doesn't look too far at all. Let's do it. Here we are. Please. Nothing? Maybe the hot air balloons don't give anything. I don't know if these little ones have chests in them. Maybe, maybe not. We just need to get ourselves a jetpack so we can actually fly instead of bridging over. Yeah, let's head back. Setting fire to bedrock will create grains of infinity. Really? Let me try that because I didn't actually know that. Oh, never mind. I can't go back now. I did slash home on accident and now I would have to build up to go back. Although we'll go back once we have a jetpack. For now, we just have to get more mixed ingots. I keep forgetting what packed mud is. Mud is just straight up dirt. So let me split up this gravel then. Some for sand, some for copper and such. We need to generate saplings. It requires dirt to generate saplings. Let's do that. Let's take half of that though. Oh, we have 17 dirt in the chest as well. Because with this dirt, instead of doing it the old way where I would place them all down and then right click it using a water bottle, I can just put it into the drying table with a water bucket inside of it. Or well, water. This way is so much like more efficient because you can automate this and just leave it there. The packed mud, I think I'll just be doing it manually. Just because I don't know how I would make it so. Or what I can do is manually break the bamboo here and there, put them in the chest, and then have it sent to a crafter to turn it into packed. Only things that I don't want all of the bamboo to be turned into packed. Because I don't want an infinite amount of clay balls. Like, I want a decent amount, but I don't want too much. What else do we get from terracotta? Oh, it's just mixed stone. Mixed stone is also just important for a little bit. Packed mud goes into here. Where's that mesh that we got? Bamboo? Honestly, there's not really anywhere to put it right now. I'll put it into one of the strainers once I actually need to replace it. Wait, that's actually crazy. There's only one type of tier 2. That's the copper one. Oh, I think we have enough to make a copper mesh. There we go. Yeah, it's still crazy. Only one type. But now we have 2 strainers with copper meshes. And we have a few mixed stone nuggets. All right, let's see. Wooden jetpack. So obviously we're going to be needing some wood. Let's do the leather strap first, which is 2 tin nuggets. And to make the jetpack, we need wood thruster, which is 3 basic coils, which is 1 energy cell. 1 energy cell is 1 basic coil. Oh my god, did I see that correctly? That's just more copper. Holy, okay. Looks like we can't do this quite yet. So we need a lot more copper. Let's get that cooking up. Can't wait until we can get this automated. The only thing that I guess won't be automated would be the meshes, but because I have everything labeled, it should be easy to just replace them. All right, we finally have 11 basic coils, which I think is enough for the jetpack. Let me grab the rest of our mix and nuggets. We got quite a bit, and let's start crafting this. The leather strap we already have in here. So we need to make 5 wooden energy cells. So there's 5, 2 wood thrusters, and then final piece, the wood capacitor. There we go. And now we put them all together. Boom, wood jetpack. And we can put this on, but we won't be able to use it yet. What I am going to do is set my keybinds. Now we can collect all of that. We're not quite done with this chapter yet though, because we need the charging station and the structure compass, which we should hopefully have enough for that now. That's the structure compass crafted. Now charging station, we need 4 mixed 2 nugs and then 2 tin nugs. Okay, we have the ingots. We just need a block of coal. I believe we should have some coal in here. Yeah, a bunch of mini coal. Damn, 1 stack is only 8. I thought it would be a lot more. All right, and then we should have everything to craft it. Charging station, boom. And that's this chapter category completed. Let's see. Charging station, we'll put here. Or actually, maybe over here. I need to figure out where, because I know we're gonna be getting into like some tech over here, the alloy stuff. So we need to find a spot like where we're gonna put all this tech. Maybe actually like just right here. So this can go here. Wood goes into here. And what do I need to charge it? I need fuel. So because we have a lot of wood essence, I think we're just gonna do logs. Put that into there. Yep. Oh my gosh. It filled it up already. I don't think we're gonna be able to go far at all with this, but we'll see. 18, 19. Actually, not bad. Not bad at all. Hold on. I have an idea. If we can get up to here, that should be all that we need. Okay, so now if I go /home, right? Charge it up again. Let's put all these blocks away. Do slide back. Look to where I want to go. Let's just go this way. Look at this. Holy, we're at the air balloon. We still have 16k. Let's grab this chest. Nothing in here. I'm about to stop looting these because they never have anything for me. And then I can just fly over here, get the free grains of infinity, and then check the loot. See if there's anything good. I'm still looking for the copper. I swear to you guys that I found it in the creative world. I don't know why I'm not finding any here. But I'm pretty sure it was this structure too. 30. Wait. Oh, this is a good one. Sturdy everything upgrade. That's a good one. Nothing there. Let's fly over to this one. Actually, let's check out this because I don't know if there's any loot here. Maybe if we break this. There is. Okay. It wasn't anything crazy though. It was just a thingy thing that you use to ride animals. I completely forgot what it's called. Oh, a saddle. Yeah, a saddle and then string. Sturdy everything again. That's good. I wish these stack because I'm gonna run out of inventory space here. Gonna get this bamboo. Oh, we should probably make a backpack. Can we make backpacks? Oh, there's no backpacks. Okay, we go home. So, okay, let me put the bamboo away. Here's what we're gonna do. These last two, since they're both tier 2, we're gonna give them the best upgrade. Right, that's better. Green is better than red. Or green's better than yellow. Yeah, it is. Let's charge our jetpack once again. Do a little /back. Equip it. Grab this bamboo. We'll fly over to... Not losing track of where I'm going. Let's go this way. It's a little further out, but we should be chilling. String mesh. Oh, that's tier 1. I'm not seeing another temple nearby, so we're gonna fly out to this one up here. It's quite the distance, but we should be able to make it. Oh my gosh. Couldn't it close. Let's go back and put the loot away. I was very much considering going ahead in the quest and then coming back later for the jetpack, but I'm kind of glad that I grinded it out. Oh, hey, a bunch of gravel in here. I'll take that. We need gravel. Or not now, but it's still good to have. Let's fly over to this one now. But yeah, once we're able to upgrade our jetpack further, we shouldn't really have to worry about like running out of fuel midair much. Oh, glass. We need glass. Let's pick up sand as well. We're picking up glass, so we don't have to put like all of our gravel into turning into sand to get glass. We can prioritize putting the gravel into the tier 1 drainer for what's it called, for like copper and stuff. All right, we got 5k more energy. Let's fly over this tree. Check under here. Yeah, nothing, just saddles. Up all this stuff. We have like no inventory at all. Wait, you know what? We might be able to combine these. What am I missing? Blue, yellow, green. Oh, we're missing the green one, aren't we? Because if we get the green one, we can combine it to get a sturdy everything. I do have a yellow green, so how do I upgrade that further? Oh, just 4 redstone clock and then stone. That's actually easy. All right, there we go. And now we just gotta combine these. Sturdy everything. That one can go into... You know what? I won't use this on any of the ones that we have right now because I can use that for the new one that we're about to make for iron. What's easier to get? Amethyst or iron? Amethyst shard is 40% for 1. Iron nuggets, 40% for 5 nuggets. So it looks like iron is easier to get. All right, well, what's next? Okay, the challenges. The challenges, honestly, I think this is something that I'm going to come back to because, look, it requires us to submit a wooden jetpack. I don't want to lose my jetpack I just made. The rewards are good though because the drawer controller is what I need for the storage system. Harvester is also really good because I want to get all my stuff automated first and then we can come back to this. So yeah, we're gonna need a lot of mixed stone because it wants to steal 4 mixed stone and then my structure compass and then the wooden jetpack. Let's just submit the bamboo now so we don't forget. All right, iron mesh, wooden fire water bucket. Before we do that, let's actually get our next thing crafted. Strainer. Wait, what tier does it require? Ooh, copper. Copper, copper, copper. We don't have any copper. So this one I'm going to put in front of it. So just right here. Tier 2. Infinity for iron. And then wooden fire water bucket. So we want to surround a water bucket with grains of infinity. Man, I hate that you can't use the water bucket to craft if it has like durability. Like it has to be fresh to craft. Boom. There's an easier way to get grains of infinity, but that's later on. Because once we get into like the alloy stuff, we can apparently hold some flint in your offhand, add some deep slate or cobble deep slate in your main hand. Shift right click a block of obsidian or grindstone to produce early grains of infinity. And the only way to get deep slate right now is to do it through a alloy smelting thing. Yeah, alloy smelter, which is just stone, 2 black stone, and then 2 gray stones. So you get 1 deep slate. Anyways, let's place this fire water, grains of infinity in there. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to steal the copper mesh from the clay ball one, but that should be fine. And I want to put in the good upgrade into this one. Boom. This should give us our first bits of amethyst and iron. Now we need to get enough to make meshes of each. Okay, they both should be tier 3. Yup. So like this is also where we get lapis, ender pearls, obsidian, and then nature essence. Let me make 1 more chest. The goal isn't to like rely on chests for the storage system, is to rely on the drawers, but I want to get the cables first before I start messing with this. Because I want it so most of our items are going to be in the drawers, but then extras are going to be in here, like rabbit's foot. Since I only got 1 of those, why would I put it in a drawer? I could just put it in a chest. But like stuff like the spruce logs will go into these drawers. All right, we got 50 nuggets from just a little bit of grains. That wasn't even that much grains. We have so much. 5 ingots just like that. Amethyst shard. We got more amethyst shards than iron ingots. So maybe we actually want to do amethyst meshes instead, like as our tier 3. I could also use these meshes and these old ones, right? Because they last so much longer. The problem would be that they start generating a lot more items. So what would dirt generate? Dirt looks like it just normally tier 1 saplings, stone essence, and just more saplings. But if I upgrade it, where's the upgrade? Oh, actually, this is one of the ones that don't give you different items. What about cobble? Cobble, if it's a tier 4, it starts generating cobble soulstone, which I think we actually need in the future. But yeah, it's something I'll just do in the future, because once we have this automated, we should be able to just have a bunch of tier 1s easily because the bamboo, and then a bunch of tier 2s ready because it's going to have a bunch of copper. But yeah, let me see. Compacting drawer. What do I need for that? Okay, I just need to get to the redstone stuff, which is next, right? Oh, it's after the alloy. Okay, so I need to get through the alloy, get the alloy smelter, get to deep slate. That way I can, I'm assuming, get redstone through deep slate. Got it. Just get a few redstones so I can make the compacting drawers. I need one for copper, redstone. I mean, not redstone, copper, iron, gold, etc., etc. And the pearls. Anyways, what do we need now? Nature essence we get from packed mud. Packed mud. So I don't think this is going to be like a very important thing. It's just showing me that I can get nature essence, because we will end up using some of it. Looks like we don't really need a whole lot, but it's still good to have. And how do we get lapis? Lapis would be gravel. Okay, so I think I'm going to make it so gravel isn't automatically going into this one to create sand unless we need glass, but I'm gonna have it so it's going to the copper and the coal one and this one to make lapis. Now how do we get powdered obsidian? Fire water, grains of infinity. Okay, and then ender pearl fragment. I'm assuming grains of infinity or fire. Wait, so I can get, so all I have to do is upgrade the strainer to tier 3, and then I'll unlock the ability to get powdered obsidian and ender pearls. So I don't need this copper one in here at all, because even if I use the tier 3 mesh, it'll also give me iron, or give me all 4 items, I'm pretty sure. We need more grains of obsidian though. Can we go back? Let's fly over to this one real quick. I know there's only 2 grains of infinity here, but hopefully it's enough to show that it'll give me all 4 items. You know what? Where am I at right now? We'll fly over to this one. I think we can fly there. Okay, now we have 4. Ooh, glass. So I'm gonna put this in here now, and it should generate all 4 items. Got the amethyst and the iron. That's the previous tier. There we go. And the pro fragment up and powdered obsidian. That's exactly what I was looking for. So we don't have to make a separate strainer. This can just be like this. I'll just change this tier 2 to 3 to tier 3. And now we pick up these 2 for the quest. And now we just need to get enough powdered and enough ender pearl fragments to make a full ender pearl, the full obsidian. Actually, full ender pearl we already have. There we go. We just need the obsidian, do nature essence real quick, and then some lapis. And then we can finally start the alloy stuff. All right, I just finished the chapter. So let's collect all of these rewards. And I also found out that we actually don't need this second strainer anymore, the tier 1 gravel for coal, copper, and flint, because we're doing the same exact thing, but for tier 3 for lapis, and it gives us the stuff before it, so copper, flint, and coal. So we don't need this one at all. I could have just upgraded this one, but I placed this down and then realized after that I could have just did it on this one. But oh well, we can repurpose it later. Anyways, now we are on the alloying quest. So how do we make the item cable? We need pulsating alloy nuggets and then conduit binder. It looks like that's silicon, clay ball, and gravel. So we do need clay balls. And silicon is clay or sand. The alloy thing is just ender pearl and iron. So we need a lot of infinity grains, but we need a lot of deep slate to get that. Or I think 1 deep slate, right? Okay, we need some deep slate. And to get deep slate, we need to make it with the alloy smelter. So we need alloy smelter is like the big thing. Let's see, iron gear. We need iron. We do have a little bit of iron right now. We also need powdered coal. How do we get powdered coal? Hold flint in your offhand and a minimum of 3 coal in your main hand. Then shift right click a block of obsidian to get powdered coal. Oh, there we go. Powdered coal. I'm assuming we're gonna need a lot of this as well. And we got a smelter to turn it into dark steel, but we don't have the smelter yet. And to make the iron gear, we need grains of infinity. So let's go get some more. All right, we got 50 grains of infinity. So we should be able to craft quite a bit. And we got to make a dark gear. We need dark steel ingots for this though. We got dark steel ingot. Oh, we do get another from the quest, which is good. All right, now we have enough to make our first dark gear, which we then need a lot more iron to turn into a void chassis. I don't know how to say that, but we need 4 more steel ingots and then 4 more iron bars. All right, here's our first one being made. What do we need in here in the middle? Just the gear? What goes in the middle? Oh, the dark gear. Forgot we made that. I guess let's make ourselves the alloy smelter. We do need an item from the shop. It's just a basic capacitor. 24 for one that's a lot, but we do got the money for it. Yeah, we really need to get those quests done, the challenges, because we're starting to need more inventory space and we don't have it. And that's the alloy smelter crafted. I think we can just replace this now. Basic capacitor in here. Now, okay, we need power now. That's the only thing we're missing. I think there's solar panels though. We need 2 gold. Oh, we can't do that quite yet though. We don't have gold. That's the next chapter. So I guess we're just gonna have to use the primitive for now. Oh, there's Sterling generator right here to make power. I think we'll do that last though, because we're really low on materials to even craft like these kinds of things. Now we got to make the sag mill. All right, we just crafted the sag mill. That's honestly is gonna go like right here. That way later, once I get the charging thing or the energy thing, I can put it right in between the 2. Now all we need to do is run some clay through this. Clay blocks. Oh, now this one actually needs power. So we do need to make the Sterling generator now. Holy. All right, generator done. Gotta buy another capacitor. Yo, these are actually starting to get really expensive. I only have 27 bucks left. But there we go. And now we can take this spruce log and put it into here to cook up some energy. Yep, and now these 2 should be getting power. I'm actually not sure. I might be prioritizing this one and then it's gonna go to this one. But yeah, now with the alloy smelter, we need to make this ingot, which is ender pearl and iron ingot. We'll do 2 of those. And then the conduit is 2 clay ball, 3 silicon, and then 3 gravel. The silicon is just a clay. We don't have the clay yet. We gotta wait for this to wait for this first one to charge up, and then it's gonna go to this one, I'm assuming. All right, there we go. Silicon and clay ball. Just grab some gravel. Okay, we're making like the dust, but how do we make the binder? Oh, we just smelt the dust. Okay, that's pretty simple. We get a decent amount of it too. We gotta make some more drawers too. Running out of inventory space and inventory in the chest. Copper alloy, we'll do that later in a bit. I want to just get all this like connected and stuff first. I think another thing that we're gonna end up needing is a filter. Atom filter, which is damn. A hopper and paper. Paper, not too worried about. Hopper, worried about a little bit. That's just a lot of iron. Oh, we should be able to make the deep slate now. I want to see how that actually works. So I want to use our sprayer for once. Because I wonder if it consumes the deep slate when I'm making the grains, or if it uses a deep slate to make one grain. So we need black, gray, and normal stone. We should have black spray somewhere. Don't remember where it's at though, unfortunately. I'm probably just being blind as always, but we'll just buy black and then gray. And then now it should give us the thing. Alright, deep slate. So I think it was just shift right click like this. Oh my god, it consumes the deep slate. So how do we get a lot of this? Oh, the resource generator, right? Wait, it has to be a resource generator 1. It can't be 2. Okay, I understand. All right, well, let's make our thing now, our cables. We got 16 cables. I know we don't have enough iron though to make the hopper. So let's see, let's think. How do we get lava? There is a way to get lava. Fluid generator, but how do we get lava? It's the only way to get lava is through fire essence. Oh, and a block of redstone for that? Oh, so we're just not there yet. So we just have to keep getting the grains of infinity manually by lighting the bedrock with the fire charges. All right, so I started working on the challenges a little bit. Got the sugarcane, bamboo, cactus. Did the sand and the glass. I got a majority of the sand and the glass from like just the temples. I think the wood jetpack is what I'm going to do last. But yeah, now we have a little bit of iron. So we should be able to make 2 hoppers. Basic item filters and the cables. Okay, so let's see. It's going to be a little hard to set this up because we don't have the drawer controller yet, and we need that. Yeah, honestly, I don't know if we can do this without the drawer controller. Because what the drawer controller does is actually make it so all the drawers and like inventories are connected into one. So it can be a single block that's right here, and I just need one cable connected to it to import and export any item I want. We can't do that right now. We need to do the challenges first. Hardest part is probably the clay stuff, but with some time we should be able to do all of this. I just wish there was an easier way to get dirt right now. The only way that I know of to get dirt is just running the saplings through this first strainer. We might actually just do the strainer for the nature essence, that way we can get more saplings and then more dirt. And we can just do it right here. But yeah, with all this nature essence, we should be able to just do this and get a bunch of stacks easily and put it to here to get a bunch of dirt essence. Okay, we have enough now. Holy crap. That took a while. Let's see. Boom. Challenges completed. So harvester, we'll put that away. We aren't going to really use that yet. Or actually, it will probably benefit us to start this early, because we do have to get into the mystical agriculture stuff later down the line. So it would benefit if we start it now. But I know they grow ridiculously slow. Like there's stuff like growth accelerators, but we need inferium essence to get that. And there is the lily pad of fertility. Lily pad is just nature essence, which is easy. Fertile essence is skeleton drop. Okay, that's easy. Green dye we can get. Slime and creeper drop. Creeper drop? I don't think I've gotten any. Oh, we have 4 of those. Only 4 and an 8 of here. But we'd have to get looting to get more, I guess. The slime? How do we do that? I think to spawn in a slime, we would need slime block and then a slime ball. Let's do this egg and then slime charm fragment, but we don't have slime. We can't get slime seed either because we need slime soul. Oh, right here. Okay, strainer, put a cactus through it and you get slime balls. Okay, I guess I'll work on that after I set up the storage system. Okay, so let's make some more drawers. Okay, now we have an insane amount of drawers. The only problem we'll run into is like the same item going into multiple slots. We want it to go into one slot and then go into chest if it like gets full or whatever. Controller, right now we'll just leave it here. Should be fine. We do also need to get ourselves a key, a drawer key. And we need this key because if, say, 12 ender pearls get consumed, we don't want the slot to be empty and then another item takes its place. We want the ender pearls to always be in the slot. So the lock makes it so ender pearl can only be in this slot, nothing else, no other item. And there are drawer upgrades if we do run out of space in here, like iron upgrade gold and stuff. Okay, well let's see what we're gonna need. All right, let's start automating, I guess. Let me see if we actually need mixed ingots anytime in the future. Doesn't look like it, so I don't think we need to make terracotta. I guess we'll just start with the first one. So let's go under now. This is gonna be like the annoying part because we have no jetpacks, so we have to start using water again to make our get down here. Anyways, for this end, all I need to do is put this here, make sure it can insert, and then priority I always leave it at 0. I think everything else I'm gonna set the priority to 1. That way all the items always come to the drawers first and then get put into whatever they need to go. And I'm pretty sure this has to be always active. Okay, should be fine. And then one under here. We're gonna need the item filter now because we want only to insert saplings. So what we're gonna do right now is get like 16 dirt, run it in here, and then let it generate like all the saplings that it generates. The good thing about this like pipe mod is that you can run fluid pipe and energy pipe through like the same pipe. Like it won't take up like another block space like this. It'll just combine with this. Also, I don't think we have enough. We're just gonna have to make some more. All right, we got more cables now, and then we gotta set this up before we connect it. So is that 7 different saplings? I don't know if we can actually filter that many. We only do 5. It's actually not that bad. I'll just do the ones that had the most, even though I think they all have like a equal chance. There we go. So now I'm gonna put every single one of these saplings into here. They're gonna have their own slot. So I think we go here, right click, basic filter goes into this, and then we wanna check the insert and then make it so it's active. Priority 1. And then we should be able to just connect it and it should work, right? Yeah, it's pulling the wood essence from here and it should be inserting it into here. Yep, it is. But it also should be importing the saplings. But I think it focuses on one thing at a time. Okay, it's pulling the stone, which is right here. Doesn't really matter where it goes. I just don't want one item taking up more than one slot right now, at least. We'll wait for this to end to see if it starts importing the stuff. It looks like it's not importing it. For some reason, it's not exporting the saplings into there. I'm not sure why. So I might just hop into a creative world and just kind of like test things out and figure out how to get it working. All right, I figured it out. So pretty much we do not want to be going from the bottom. We want to be going from like the sides. That's what the issue was. Let me also make myself an axe because we're going to be breaking a lot of the ground. So it is going to look a little ugly, but as long as it works, it doesn't matter how it looks. So place this here, place the filter, and then activate it. And there, now we get the saplings going into here. And then the stuff that it makes is being pulled into the storage system instantly. Cool. Also found out the deep slate stuff, you can just use it on this generator. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. Just going to place this right here, break this, place it here. We got to get ourselves another deep slate. There we go. And all we need to do is go over here, place this on top, and boom, infinite deep slate. It's that easy. Also, we should make another speed block. I think we can use amethyst as one. Amethyst is 6 seconds instead of 9 seconds. So that's a pretty good jump. And we have a lot of amethyst. Well, not that much, but we have enough for what we want to use it for. Oh, I forgot. It's just 2x2. So we're good. So boom, break this, and boom. There we go. Now I think we're still gonna do the things by hand. What is that we have to make? What's it called? Grains of Infinity. We're still gonna be doing this by hand because I don't know how to automate that. But it isn't too bad. Oh yeah, we do have so much amethyst. It's just not going into here yet because we don't have it set up. Only problem is the iron because we need hoppers to make the filters. I swear I had 2 filters, but I don't know what happened to the first one. Oh, it's right here. Now the next one is packed mud. There you go, that's set up. So now packed one goes into here and then it pulls the clay balls. And now we just need to wait until we get more iron so we can continue making more filters. The only thing I won't be automating is like the meshes, but we should be fine. I think we just do those manually. All we gotta do is just keep an eye out for the meshes, make sure they're not broken. Oh wait, we have some iron already. I forgot. I keep thinking that our thing is already set up, our storage system, but so much iron in here. So we are chilling. All right, got 6 of them. Next one is gravel. Also, I'm going to be turning on round robin for every single one. That way it distributes everything like equally, because gravel is going to be sent to 2 different meshes or 2 different strainers at the same time. And I don't want it to prioritize one over the other. There you go. This is activated. So now it's all being sucked into the storage system. We're going to do this one last because this one's a little complicated to do, the drying table. Because I need to use 2 crafters for this. And yeah, the way I did it in creative was kind of weird. So that's going to be done last. I'm just going to do the rest of this real quick. One thing I will mention real quick, I'm going to put a filter on it, this part right here, for deep slate and cobblestone, because I do not want the deep slate and cobblestone going into this system. I want it to stay in these 2 drawers. So I just go into here, boom, boom, and then I set this to blacklist. Then put it into here, and then we're good. So now I can connect these 2 and not have to worry about it. Okay, I think I have most of it done, right? I have all this connected. This puts in cobblestone. I need to make a new thing real quick. Oh, you know what? I forgot I have a bamboo mesh width unbreaking. So put that into there. Yeah, cobblestone in here. Gravel goes in here. Packed mud goes into here. Terracotta. I'm not doing anything for this one because it looks like we don't really use the mixed ingots and tin ingots at all. But if we ever do need it, I would just do that manually. And then this one has infinity dust going into it once I like manually make it and put it into like a chest or something. Unfortunately, that's the only thing I don't know how to automate. It's really easy to make though, so it isn't too big of a deal. And right now, these items aren't going into the system because I have everything locked, because copper right here, it was full and then it started splitting into this one, another slot, which is something I don't want happening. So I'm just gonna have them all locked and manually put in the items here. That way, you know, it doesn't just overfill with just the same items. And then for the packed mud and all that stuff, what I did was down here, I have the drying table, right? Actually, let's start over here. The crafter. I have 2 crafters. One that gets dirt essence, that turns into dirt, goes into here, which then gets pulled into this to get wet and turned into mud. And then it gets sent over here to get crafted into whatever it makes, packed mud. So it looks like right now we don't really have bamboo in the system, but that gets pulled out and then sent to the strainers. Yeah, we have no bamboo, so let's put in our stack bamboo. Oh, we don't have a stack. We have 21, but oh no, there we go. There's a stack. So yeah, I think that's everything that we have automated now. And also this wrench I made because this allows you to like cut the wire so it doesn't touch, so it doesn't connect to like stuff you don't want it connecting to. It was super easy, which is just a gear and a cobblestone, and then a copper alloy, which is just copper and silicon. Next thing I want to do is actually make myself some compacting drawers, because this will allow me to hold all the nuggets, ingots, and blocks together. It'll turn all the iron nuggets into ingots and blocks automatically. I can choose what I want to pull out. I just need to figure out how much we need. I think for now we need 4 for the copper, iron, coal, and ender pearl. What I'm going to also do real quick is just connect these chests to the system. I'm going to have it set to only extract though. We have just enough. Wow. So now these should start emptying out a little bit and going into their respected slots. All right, let's make the compacting drawers. All right, 4 drawers. So I'm going to place those bad boys just right on top of this. All right, I don't think anything's going to go in here on it. Okay, never mind. Well, at least one of them was correct. Actually, let's lock all of these before it starts getting full with just random trash. That's already full random trash. Oh well. Let's see. What we need is to grab our... Let's do ender pearls. All right, and then unlock it, lock it. That way ender pearl fragments have nowhere to go. Then ender pearls here, and then just do the same. Unlock it, unlock it. And then ender pearls can go into here. So now I can store the ender pearls and fragments together, and I can pull whichever I want, if that makes any sense. Let's get the dirt all out of here. Does dirt even have one? No, it was down here. It's in a chest. We'll leave the chest here, or we'll leave all the dirt in the chest. This one's going to be the iron one. Let's just grab 1 stack. Take this and do that. And boom. See, with the nuggets, you can either grab nuggets now. I can grab the ingots. Or if I have enough, I can grab a block. So yeah, compacting drawers are really nice to have. I'm just going to empty this out. Put it onto here. And take this copper. Put this in here. And take it out here as well. Okay, we need one for powdered obsidian, it looks like. Oh wait, I forgot. We're doing coal as well. Powdered obsidian can easily go in the compactor as well. So I guess we're going to make one more I don't want this overfilling with anything really. I mean, worst case scenario, we'll just make upgrades if stuff starts to overfill. Not that big of a deal. So this just goes right here. Boom. That's all of that done. Now what I'm gonna do now is just kind of put some of this stuff away into the storage system. Stuff that like takes up multiple spaces. It's like maybe these fire charges. I have 3 stacks of them, or it's taking up 3 spaces. We'll get rid of that. I think we're actually gonna do the spawner drops as well. I know it's been full for a while. We need more cables. Let's do that. All we gotta do for this is just go under and then send a cable all the way over there. There we go. Now some of this stuff we do have to manually put in, which is fine, like the bones. Mob essence we have up there. Gunpowder probably, string, arrows, the rib bones, basic loot boxes, sure. I think everything else is trash. We'll do the creeper drops because that's important for later. Yeah, I think that's most of the important stuff at least. We're definitely going to be upgrading all these drawers though. I think all we need is just some iron. Increase the storage by 4 times just by using iron. 2 pieces of iron. That's so cheap. 100 iron. Let's do a stack of deep slate. Sorry, cooking up some more iron. And then I think we can move on. We just need to complete the rest of this chapter and then we're good. Grains Infinity, copper alloy ingot, and iron. And how much do we need? We need enough to make energy conduit. So we need 3 ingots. There we go, energy cable. That's that chapter done. And I already forgot what I was gonna do. Oh, upgrades. I remember. Alright, we got a buttload of upgrades. 42 to be exact. So just put one of these into every single storage thing that we have. The drawer. Might have made a little too much. Actually, we're good. We just have 1 extra. And so these shouldn't be full for quite a bit. And if they do get full, we'll just make the next upgrade, which is gold. It increases by 8 times. And gold is the next ingot that we get, I believe. Next is deep slate. Actually, let me look at the infinity grain. Is there any way of making it? Light a bedrock on fire. Looks like we just have to make it manually, honestly. Alright, so it looks like we're going to be getting 3 different things from deep slates. Redstone, basic ore essence, and gold. So just water, deep slate, and level 3. And then we should probably have some sort of upgrade there. Since we're not using this terracotta one, we're going to put this one here, the sturdy everything upgrade. Alright, now we just need to plug it in. There you go. And we shouldn't really be worried about running out of deep slate because I think we make it faster than we use it. I think that's like 6 seconds. This is like probably like 10 seconds, 15 seconds. But yeah, let's grab all of these. Finally got some redstone. I think go there. Gold. We're going to have to make another compacting drawer for that one. Place that here. Let's do this fast. There we go. Let me actually grab a few stacks of deep slate. Right? Is that all of it? Yeah, I grabbed all of it. We're going to stay here and make a bunch of the dust because we're starting to run low on iron. There you go. Bunch of stacks. So once a block and gold ingots. So gold ingot and then a block we're just going to make manually. Ooh. What's going on here? Or is it just slow? Because we only have 8 redstone, which isn't a lot. Where are my signs at? Oh, right here. Gotta label this. There we go. Oh, we might need a compacting drawer for redstone at some point too. I think we saw earlier that we need redstone blocks to make something. Oh, fire essence. Actually, no, we're good. We just need 4 blocks of redstone to get the lava. And then we'll use a lava generator. Right? Not a liquid generator. Oh? Or a fluid generator? Fluid generator, okay. And that's dripstone. Dripstone is pointed dripstone. Pointed dripstone is terracotta. Okay. Or if we run stone through a strainer. Yeah, super easy. So gold mesh. Holy. Tier 4. Here we are. Yeah, we don't have enough gold. I mean, I guess I literally just started this. So, of course, we're not going to have enough gold. So we'll wait a second. Yeah, we just got to wait a bit for the redstone and the gold. Let's look at the challenges ahead of time. Conduit binder, that's easy. Copper alloy, easy. Conductive alloy, easy. Amethyst, easy. Obsidian, easy. Nature, easy. What is this? Mycelium? Doable. Grass block, doable. Lava, gold, lava, ore essence, that's all doable. Essence converter. Okay, that one looks doable. Lightning looks doable. It's gonna take a little bit to get there though. An essence upgrader is doable. Clear glass, damn. We need a lot of that. A good thing we had this sand one running for quite a bit. And then we get controller and crafting grid. Oh, so we might end up just using this instead of like Tom's simple storage or whatever. And after that, we're in the nether And then basic seeds. I think the basic seeds are probably going to be the most annoying because it's something that we start with and then have to kind of focus on a bit until the very end game. See, like carries on to down here. So we're going to have to go crazy with like the farms and stuff. Also, if we're going to be using the refined storage, we're going to need some power. So we're going to have to look into the solar panels again. Damn, this makes gold so slow. I need better upgrades. Next one would be blue. We need 4 gold meshes to turn. Damn, that's a lot. That, or I literally go back to my method of just going AFK for a while. Only problem would just be the meshes breaking, which they probably will just break. There you go, gold mesh. So fire essence, we only need fire essence once, right? We won't need it ever again. Soul sand. Wait, do we need it for awakening stuff? Awakened supremium block. Oof, we might actually need that then. I think for now I won't do it, just so I can build up my supply of redstone and use it for like the stuff I need now. But then once we start getting closer to the end game, I'll make it so all the redstone starts turning into the fire essence. That, or we make a seed. I think there's fire essence seed, yeah. And it's just lava. Okay, we might actually just do this. I also need prismarine shards. Oh wait, water and gravel to get these other 2 items. Water and gravel, we have that somewhere. Where is it? Is it just back here? Gravel for lapis. Gravel for lapis plus ocean stuff. And we're just gonna upgrade this to tier 4. Boom, just like that. There you go. And then we can just put these into a random drawer, just so they don't fill up the strainer. You know what? I think I actually will start this back up, the terracotta, because I forgot that we have jetpacks in this game, but a lot of the material requires mixed stone nuggets. Unless we actually have enough mixed stone nuggets. How much do we have? 4 pieces. Okay, we'll do that manually though. So grab 2 stacks. That should be half a stack of clay, and that should be enough, hopefully. And we'll slap in a just improved everything upgrade onto that. For cable, all we need to do is just set it to extract, and then we're chilling. There we go. All right, we got the 4 redstone blocks. I believe we just put this into here. It should give us 4 fire essence. And we just need to make ourselves a bucket. We finally going to make ourselves a real bucket. Boom. We got to also make ourselves some armor, some iron armor or something. I wonder how much dirt we have now. Do we not have any more dirt? Because we don't have any more dirt essence, do we? But we do have a lot of packed mud, so we're chilling. It's because I forgot to make it so the nature essence gets crafted into saplings. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why are we getting so much? Oh, it's because our upgrade, isn't it? Like, there's a chance to not consume it or whatever. Ugh. Wait, hold on. Gold mesh sucks. What the heck? Why does it suck? Tier 4? What about quartz, dude? Is quartz meshes better? It's way better. We need quartz for that. Oh, soul sand? Soul sand and or netherrack. Will there be an easy way of getting any of that stuff? Lightning water bucket. Okay, so it's just stone. Okay. So we can probably run a cobblestone into a smelter of some sort and then run it through a strainer. Then we're going to have to run the netherrack into another strainer to get us quartz. Okay, I don't know why I let it eat up all the redstone blocks. We kind of need redstone. But anyways, that's the fire essence. That's that chapter completed. Now we gotta make fluid generator. So 4 stone, or it has a 50% chance, but oh, we need a lot of it though. I mean, we just need 1. We're running through a resource generator for like a little bit, and then we're chilling. Fluid generator. Now I think we need tanks, right? Fluid tank. Probably this one, fluid tank. Ooh, a little expensive, but we got that. Let's try to surround it by glass. Place this here. Boom. Okay. So let's break this and then place the tank. It's working. Perfect. So now we can just slap another amethyst block on top of that one to speed it up. So break this and boom. There you go. Oh, and let's actually make the resource generator. All right, there you go. Boom. Got cobblestone back and running. Everything looks good. Gotta fix this one. The rest looks good. Everything's still moving. What happened here? Oh, tier 3. It died. I feel like that's the only thing I have to really pay attention to is just the meshes. But I just gotta check them here and there. Look at this one. That's so bad, bro. It goes about to break already. We only have 26 ingots. Anyways, essence station is what we have to work on now. This will go right here. So how does this work? We need an essence upgrader. So 4 redstone, 4 of these, and then 1 gold. Boom. So I'm assuming we just put that in there. And to make it 1 advanced, we need 8 basic. What are we making? Mob essence? Okay, mob and ore essence is what we're doing. So grab a stack of each, I guess. And run it through. Is it fast? Ooh, that's not fast. And then the upgrade has durability, which kind of sucks. I'm assuming there's better ones, right? Lightning infused or essence converter? I don't know. We'll just have to figure that out later. Maybe even make it so that we have a crafter that automatically makes them. And so we have like one stack of them always made. Wait, what? One stack only made 8? Oh, it takes 8 to make 1. I see. And to make the elite, it's 8 for 1. So it's 1 stack of the basic for an elite. Yikes. I mean, it looks like we need 4 elites to make the lightning infuser, and then 4 of the other elites. Oh no, just 1 of the other elites to make the converter. Okay, we have 1 of each now. Let's just make essence converter. Hopefully this doesn't also have durability, but I highly doubt that it doesn't have durability. It probably does. And we just gotta make 3 more stacks of elite or essence. Or what we're gonna do is actually we're just gonna use the elite mob essence. We have a lot more mob essence than we do anything else. We gotta look into getting enchantments. Enchanter, so we still need the wither skulls. That's what we need. Oh, but we need the quartz to get the wither skulls, so that won't be happening for a little bit. Then lightning infuser looks like is to turn water into the lightning water, which we need. All right, we have 4. So can we take our current essence upgrader and then nope, we can't use that. We have to make a completely new one. Wait, what? Oh, damn. Do we need an essence converter for this? Oh, it's an essence converter. Let's make another essence converter just in case we need it. So I feel like we might need it because there's no way we only use it just for the lightning. I mean, I guess you don't necessarily need it, but it's nice to have. So I am only gonna turn these into elite and then just leave them in the chest somewhere. But that's that chapter completed. Oh, looks like we get a free essence converter from the quest. So I didn't have to make it anyways. All right, the challenges. We can actually do this. So we're gonna have to make another lightning one, which is gonna be annoying. But you know what? Should we just turn it into... Should we just make the lightning water now and then try to see if we can submit it? Let's try that. So boom. It used up durability, but let's see if I can still submit it. I can. Okay, perfect. And let's put the new upgrade into here. That way it consumes the old one. And everything else is pretty easy. All right, we have the last bits of the clear glass. It took a while because I had to melt the glass into the alloy smelter, and it only smelts 1 at a time. It takes like a few seconds for each one. But we did everything else. Let's submit the glass and let's claim our reward. Boom. And you guys probably already noticed, but I did actually make myself a copper jetpack this time. So I just made the wooden jetpack, and then for the copper, it requires the wooden, and then we actually had the redstone to make the copper energy cells. We could realistically go to iron as well, but then it requires gold, and I don't want to use my gold yet. But yeah, we have the controller and crafting grid. So realistically, I would want to put that like that, but now I need a power source. So I'm probably going to do a solar panel and then try to see if I can somehow connect this mod with this, with the item cables and like storage drawers. That way I can access all my items here, craft here, and yeah. So I'm going to try to figure that stuff out, and then after we got that working, we can start with the nether stuff. Close to the end game. We're almost there. Okay, new plan. We're not going to be using refined storage at all. Let me mind this. I did kind of figure out how to connect refined storage to the storage rollers using like a external storage and some cables, but we need a lot of stuff for this, like nether quartz, iron, all these cores, the cable itself, a couple iron, more quartz, and we also need a generator specifically for this. And I don't see why I would need to do that when there's another storage system, Tom's Simple Storage, where it can do the exact same thing without power, right? All I would need is, I believe, an inventory connector, which is 1 nether quart. That's the only thing we need. Everything else we have. The cables is super easy. And then crafting terminal, storage terminal is just 2 more quartz, and the rest is super easy. So it's just way better to do instead of this. I would only do refined storage if I didn't have this, because with refined storage you can get a lot of storage with like the disk and stuff, but we're gonna be using Tom's Simple Storage, meaning that we do need to get into the nether stuff. So yeah, let's do that. Then we just make sure everything's still good. Some of these meshes are getting low, but it's fine. We need to change this gold into a quartz. So let's see, we got lightning water bucket, Soul sand is sand. Okay. Luckily, we still have some sand. And soul sand and lava is quartz. How do we get another block? Is that just the same thing? Oh, it's stone. So it looks like we need three strainers. One for sand, one for stone, and then one for quartz. One for soul sand. Nether quartz is nether rack. Damn. So we need like 4 maybe? That's what it seems like, 4. So let's actually put this over here. These 2 are for the lightning water. Looks like I need 3 lightning water, so boom. And then 1 for lava, which is gonna just go over here. And then what do we need for these? What level? 4. So we need gold meshes for all of these. And then I need to fill all 3 of these with lightning. Okay, I think we're good now. How do we start? What do we need? Sand. Okay. Let's get some signs so we can label all this and some cables. I did forget that we also are going to need some item filters again. There you go. Got them all labeled. Now we got to plug them in. We're still making sand, right? Yeah, we're making sand still. We have a lot of it too. We have 1,000. So good thing we didn't pause it. I was really considering pausing it earlier. But yeah, we're good. There we go. Sand's being put into that. We like desperately need upgrades though. Let's put in improved everything for now. Like the yellow ones. And for the last one, let's do... Oh, we have another improved everything. We can do that. That's soul sand. Now we need soul sand to go into here for quartz. So let's just grab 1. There we go. We need stone in this one. I don't know how we're going to do this stone. Unless stone can be generated. Okay, it looks like it does get generated. So we're going to do that real quick. There we go. Yeah, luckily you can generate it because I thought I would have to run a cobblestone through one of my smelters nonstop. But nope, we don't have to do that. What I do have to do is take this basic item filter and add a stone here now. So it doesn't fill up the storage system. And last one's netherrack for nether wart. So let's see. I need to add netherrack into the system. Then I can put it into here. Netherrack for nether wart, right? Oh, it's eroding water, not lightning. I thought it was lightning. There we go. Now it should work. Yep. All right, so we got soul sand and netherrack being made. Then we got nether wart. So let's add that to the system. And then nether quartz and a glowstone dust into the system as well. Realistically, I can also do a compacting drawer for these, but then I'm gonna hold off that for now, unless I need to later on. There we go. And then I think all these are ready to go. I just need to add in some better trainer upgrades later on. So let's actually get the storage system done because we have enough of quartz now. All right, we should have everything that we need. Wait, let me make inventory cable connector first. Now we have everything that we need. So the way it's gonna work is I'm just gonna put this back here and then just wrap it around and then inventory connector, right? And then boom, there we go. I have access to everything now. So all the chests, all of these drawers, I have access to it all. That's gonna be really nice. And then if I accidentally put something in here and it goes in a chest, it should be sucked up and put into the drawers anyways. So we're chilling. All right, do we have enough warts now? Yep. So we can make that block. Just to unmake it real quick. Oh, we can't unmake it. I guess that's getting taken as being put into a slot. Wither skeleton skull. So block of quartz. I'm trying to think. If we get nether brick, we can summon a wither skeleton. Nether brick is for nether essence. So I don't know if it would be better to use our quartz for the skulls or try to get looting on my sword and try to kill a bunch of skulls for it. Actually, we might have to use the quartz until we get 2, so we get the enchanter and then we get looting. And let's just use the strainer. Oh well, doesn't really matter. We get an okay amount of quartz. So quartz are going to have to go into the compacting drawer. We do have to make the meshes first, which ended up taking nearly all of the quartz. But we can finally replace these gold ones with quartz. It should last so much longer. Anyways, I gotta make another strainer now. I don't know if we have any upgrades for this one. No, we're just going to use improved everything upgrade, unfortunately. Or we can just craft the others. Not that hard, I don't think. Oh, the red green's 4 meshes, that's easy. And then the other one's super easy as well. And this one needs lava. What is this, lava? There's lava, right? I think we're just gonna put this right next to here. There you go, this is set up now. 13 blocks already, holy. And then, oh wait, it's not set up yet. All right, now it's set up and we got 15 blocks in here already. It's moving up so much faster after we put in the upgrades. Imagine we get it first try. Ooh, I kind of just want 1 so I can actually put it in the system. Yeah, we aren't getting any for quite a bit because it only has a 5% chance. We'll just check up on it later. Anyways, blaze rods. That's what we're going to be using these for, the summoning block. So usually you need to put something under. In this case, we want to put some lava under it. There we go. And then summoning block on top. And we're also going to be putting a glass around it. That way, you know, the blazes can't get out. One block should be enough, right? I don't think I have to make it any wider. Then we need sticks. So we just right click this and it spawns in some blazes. Spawn in a couple. Let's whack them. Ooh, we probably want to put a slab on that. Ooh, yeah, we want to put a slab on that or something. But yeah, I'm assuming a lot of the blaze rods just got burnt, but we got 7. And you got some blaze powder as well. It wants us to make a time in a bottle, but we don't have free time on blocks. We don't have diamonds, do we? We need skulk. That's in the next one? No, that's all the way over here in the echo. So we would have to come back. Input items that were consumed has some downsides. What's the downsides? It's slower and it takes extra damage. So that would be good for the nether star one. I'm pretty sure we gotta use a nether star for something. Prosperity shards, yeah. We'd have to use it for this. Because we're gonna need a bit of prosperity shards for the mystical agriculture stuff. No skull yet. Alright, next is the ender pouch. So I have ender, obsidian, and leather. I'm assuming we're gonna be needing 2 ender pouches. Or just 1 actually. And then the ender chest. Boom. I'm gonna make 2 of these actually. Because you need 2 to connect them to each other. The way this works is you place one down. I think you right click with a dye, so like a red dye, and you place the other one and you have to dye it red, and then they're gonna link up. And so you can either just dye it once, dye it 3 different colors, dye 3 the same colors. It just has to match whatever other chests you have placed down. And then these upgrades, I'm gonna come back to this because we have to come back for the time in the bottle anyways. Here are our basic seeds. Nether star. So we have to kill the wither. If only there was a way this item can stay in a trainer forever. Yeah, I think that's what the everlasting stuff is for. I don't know if everlasting works the same way, because it would make sense. Everlasting input upgrade. But it doesn't seem that way because I think this one says item never consumed. You see, item consumed chance 20%. Oh, okay. So it's just a lower percent, the everlasting. And so we have to kill the wither. So I think we need some glass proof, or some blast proof glass. So I guess fused quartz, which is quart blocks. Okay, that's actually not hard. Okay, so I think for now it's just gonna be a bit of a waiting game because we need to get enough quartz. Oh, you know what we should actually be making? It's reinforced obsidian block. I think this is what you're actually supposed to be using. We need dark steel. Dark steel is obsidian, iron, powdered coal. I think there's also a weapon we can make with dark steel. All right, it's like a sword. Yeah, the ender. And then we also just gotta get the enchanter, man. So we just gotta wait for 2 more skulls to come in. Or we can use the ones that we have right now to make the enchanter. Right, here's the sword. There we go. And now I think we just need books, right? Oh, we need book and quill. And don't know how to get feathers because we need chickens. Oh, we can spawn in chickens. Okay. How do we get ink sac? Ink sac is fishing rod through a strainer for ink sac, and then we run it through a summon squids. So how do we do this? Water. Speaking of chicken, I hear one in the spawner. I think there's a chicken jockey in here. Okay, so if we want to get looting, what do we need to do? Okay, we need 3 skulls, 9 lapis. I think there is a way to get this. So bone block and eroding water. And we got the skulls. So boom, boom, boom. 27 levels. So we just gotta farm a little bit over here in the mob farm. Well, we got a zombie head. What? I think we actually need that for something. Slice and splice. And the only other way to get this is to use one of these skulls through a thing. But yeah, we just got it easily. Oh, this item currently only used to get mob heads. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I didn't realize that. Now we can get ourselves a looting. We need to make ourselves an anvil. 6 more levels. On top of this looting, we're gonna have to get sharp 5 or sharp 4, I guess. Oh wait, sharp 5 is right here. 36 levels. Damn. There's also the mystical agriculture one, but we need experience essence for this, which is seeds, and we aren't even like close to this at all. We should have just done sharpness first. Holy, now this is gonna take forever. And we got 36 reinforced obsidian right now, so I think we're getting close there. Well, let's I guess start the seed stuff. Oh my gosh, I just picked a bunch of levels. What the heck? So I guess we can put the looting now, which is good. Let's set up our farm like over here. Not sure how big I have to make this, but might be enough for now. 23 seeds. Actually, this is like a perfect 9x9. I'm pretty sure you only need 1 water for 9x9, if I'm correct. I don't know if I'm correct. Oh, there we go. That's all of our seeds. Now it's gonna grow ridiculously slow because that's just what happens. They grow really slow. And I think the only way to speed it up in this mod pack is with the lilies, the lily pads of fertility. But for this, we need some drops. One of them being the slimes. So we need to run cactus through eroding water. It actually gives a lot of slime balls too, this cactus. But we have enough now. So under here, slime block, and then a slime ball. And then with our looting 3, we should get a couple slime balls, and then we just keep doing it. Okay, we almost have a stack. Let me see what we need again. Damn, slime. We specifically need slime pearls. We only got 3 of those so far. Can we not turn slime balls into slime pearls? Doesn't look like we can. We can make 1 lily pad though of fertility. There we go. What I'm gonna do is actually just go under. One thing I don't know is the radius of the lily pad. So I'm just gonna go next to the middle block. I think I just need to put water on this level. So let's actually grab a bunch of blocks and not do dirt because dirt isn't free, but cobblestone is. And then we'll just go under this platform. I'm gonna actually just search it up after this, after I place the lily pad down. See what the radius is, just to make sure I don't have to put a lily pad per block, because that would be a lot to do. All right, so I would place 1 water here, and then lily pad can go on top, and it should affect the crops above it. Oh wait, is it affecting all of them? If it is, that's crazy. Let's also get a torch up in there. That way the water doesn't just freeze up. It looks like it's affecting some of it. It kind of looks like the ones that are closer are being affected the most. Okay, I just searched it up, and apparently it affects crops in like a 4x4 radius. But the more you have, the faster it is. So I think we just gotta farm the slime drops so we have enough. But we need to get enough for sharpness. That way we can just one tap the slimes and it'll go by a lot faster. We already got our first inferium essence. That's good. We also need to get ourselves the harvester ready. Let's just have it let's just have it on here. There we go. And we have to power this thing, so we do need like energy stuff, like photo something. This, yeah. All right, we have the second best solar panel right now. We need like the level 2 one. Also daytime right now, so this should be working, right? Or I think the sun actually has to move up a little bit. It can't be morning. It has to be like afternoon, whatever. And in here we can actually put upgrades, but we need inferium essence for that. Okay, we kind of just manually collected them all because this is still not charging, but we got 24 so far. Oh, now it's charging up slowly. All right, let's, I guess, continue farming slimes. Yeah, I think the fastest way of doing this is just spam click it until they start suffocating and they get a hidden. I can't tell if I'm actually getting the hidden because I only got 1 pearl. I did it slower that time. I got 6. That's not bad. Okay, we got 14 slime pearls. Let's make some more lilies. Okay, we are running out of the other drops. Creeper. Got a creeper. I'm assuming we need gunpowder for that one. Oh, we also do gas, but let's do creeper. Creeper's a lot safer. Let's just make ourselves another summoning thing. That way we don't have to keep replacing the blocks. Also, you know what? I can literally just use this as like an XP farm. I don't know why I've been just waiting at the mob farm over there when I can just do this. Should be so much faster. Yeah. They're starting to grow a little faster now, but I did 2 more lily pads, but I mean, this harvester just is doo-doo. It's buns. I think just because of the cramming issue, I'm going to actually move this and kind of like set something up right here at the top of this spawner. That way they can just kind of slide in like this. It kind of forces them to go in. And I'm assuming I can place the summoning under and it'll still work fine. Like where this water is. Something like this. And so, oh wait, I got to put a stone under it. There we go. So if I'm right, I should be able to just spam click this. Yep, it's going to push them into the water, or like down the water into the spawner. So let's do it 1 stack. And then looks like they're done at cramming, but there should be a lot more mobs in here now. Yeah, that's what it seems like. So we do like half a stack of creepers, then I have a stack of skeletons, and then, okay, they're not cramming yet, which is good, but we can kill them all, get the XP, and then we should have enough to make ourselves sharpness now. Boom. Now we just need the levels to actually put it on the sword, which would be 6. Let's do slime now. Oh, wait. Let's actually move the slime over here. I forgot it was a slime block that I used. Only problem is actually getting up and down from here because we have to use our jetpack. And we don't have like wireless power yet. So like right here in the second one, they should still get pushed. Yep. So do a stack of these guys. Then they're all gonna fall down here. Whoa, get out of here. Nice. What I need to do now is put the slime pearls and a slime ball into here. That way they can go into the system. And we can put our sharpness now. So now we should just one tap them all. So let's do more slimes to see how it turns out. I mean, doesn't feel too different. I think when you sweep an edge, we actually do a lot of damage. No! What the heck? Oh my god. Why did I do that? I think I was too close to it and it just, oh my gosh, just exploded, bro. No, I think there's so much loot on the ground too that just didn't get collected yet. Okay, we should be good to go now. Boom, 3 more. Okay, after these 2, I don't think I have to put any more here now. I think our next thing is to actually fight the wither and proceed with the quest line again. Because we gotta get to a point where we can start making more harvesters and upgrades for this thing so I can actually pick up more. But yeah, let's get back to making more reinforced obsidian. Alright, we should have about enough reinforced obsidian. So let's build this somewhere pretty far just in case. This should be pretty far. And then let's build the cage. All I gotta do is build them in here and it should work. Yep, here we go. Okay, we should be good. Let's step back. It's probably gonna explode a little bit of the bridge, but that's fine. Yep, but we're good. He shouldn't even be able to hit us. Yep, we're chilling. And here he is dead. And we got ourselves another star. Easy. Now I will break this bridge. That way mobs don't start running over here. I'm just gonna chop down a few blocks. There we go. But yeah, another star achieved. We got it. We can finally do this quest line. So specialized output upgrade. Gain 5 additional roles on recipes. Have some downsides. That is pretty good. But we need 6 of these, which is something we're probably gonna wait until like the end because we can actually just duplicate the nether star, but we need elite mob essence, a lot of these. 32 stacks, I guess. But to get the resource duper, we need elite ore block, which is already a lot. So by the time I go to duplicate it, I should have a lot of basic ore essence. Where does it come from? Okay, the deep slate one, which is this one. So I want to make sure this is always running. Anyways, prosperity shard, nether star. We want to make ourselves not the everlasting one, the one that doesn't suck up the input. It's one of these. Input items never consumed. This one. So blaze rods and then 4 everlasting input upgrades. We honestly got that. It's pretty easy. So I'm still waiting for like the lava to cook up. I have a redstone and the strainer again to make fire essence, but I just saw something that looks interesting for the speed blocks for the resource generators. The second fastest one, vibrant alloy block. Can't we literally just make this? Because look, vibrant alloy is just energetic with ender pearl, and energetic is only gold with glowstone and redstone. We have that. So I think it's possible. So I'm going to switch all of these to, I guess, the second best one. All right, we have enough to make 2 more blocks and boom, boom. And the only way we can make this better is by making a beacon, which we're probably not going to end up doing anyways, because 1 second for a thing is already really fast. Oh, it looks like our storage system is full. I can't put the buckets back in. I'll check it in a second. Yeah, it's about full. I mean, it's kind of whatever because we can just make more chests. There you go. Problem solved. And now we should be able to make the last upgrades. You know what? I don't need 4, do I? I think it was just 3. Bro, it was 3. I don't know why I made 4, but I guess it doesn't hurt to have this one. There you go. Specialized input upgrade. That shouldn't have taken as long as it did, but we got it. I think for this, we don't really have to put an input, so we don't need that. We don't need the filter. Oh, what liquid do we do? We water. So I guess right here. I don't think I need to label it either. Boom. One thing I need to do is set it to extract and active. There we go. So honestly, it's not even that slow. It is not that slow. What is the chances? 20% chance. Damn. And if we get tier 5 and 6, it increases it. But damn, 20% is really low. So we have to like get to the diamond stage. And then hopefully we get a lot of that so we can replace all of the meshes that we have. Because not gonna lie, like the quartz isn't really doing too good. It's really slow. I also need to set up one of the drawers to gravel because it's getting full in here. Yeah, these upgrades are gonna have to be the last things I do because it wants me to make specialized of everything upgrades. So like duration, output right here, and I'm assuming, is there anything else? Oh no, it's just those 3, but still. Now we just wait for prosperity. There you go, we got 2. I can already see that the mesh was like getting destroyed. We need a prosperity seed base. We need 4. Man, Skulk is gonna be so annoying because I'll make the skull catalyst and then I have to kill mobs so it like spreads. So there's no real way of automating skulk unless I... Yeah, there's not really any way of automating it, I don't think. It's more of like a manual thing. But that's how I get diamonds. Netherite. Oh, netherite's from obsidian. Wait, so it looks like we don't really need too many diamonds or emeralds. The main purpose of this is for the meshes. And I guess the harvesters over here. And then like some little stuff. So like time in the bottle, we need those. But it looks like we're going to be utilizing netherite meshes instead. All right, we finally got 4. That took so long for some reason. Here's a seed. I think the seed base is just to make other seeds. So if we wanted to, we can do like diamond seeds and stuff. But we won't worry about that yet. All right, we got a decent amount of inferium so far. I think we have like 600, which, you know, obviously is not close enough, but still pretty good for only using this harvester, which only like collects a 2x2 or something like that. Solium dust. Oh, we have to use it. You have to run inferium block into a strainer to get solium dust. Do we need a lot of solium? I hope not. Like that's gonna be annoying. That might be something that I just also manually input. All right, we got the dust. It wants us to make the harvester now, which we did get it from a quest, so we can just break this and then place it back down. Next is solarium. Solarium, which is osolium ingot and then gold. Okay, we only have enough to make 1 prosperity ingot. I think the mesh broke and it's not producing anymore. Sorry, I really need to get to the next meshes, the ones that last way longer. But we got 1 ingot, which I doubt that's the only ingot we're gonna need. Oh no, we had to combine it with gold. Forgot. There we go. That's 1 of probably many that we need to make. Yep, there's 4, 5 we gotta make so far. Let's powder quartz. Quartz just in a sag mill. Okay, that's easy. Slice and splice. That's 8 more. Yeah, we're just waiting on the prosperity right now. I don't think you can plant the prosperity seed bed, right? Or seed base. Yeah, you can't. It's just used to make other seeds. Oh, solium seed base. Maybe we can grow off of that. I hope. We can't. It's just a seed base. So it's used to make other seeds. Damn. Oh, solium seeds right here. We need Imperium. I think we can do that. We just need to make the altar and then the pedestals, which all should be relatively easy. Since we don't have red wool, what we're going to have to do is make a bunch of wool and then buy a red spray can and just put it in the sprayer. Boom. And then honestly, I just move this cage thing to here. Get rid of all this so we have some more space to place like the altar and stuff like that. I think we're going to need more space, but we'll see. I think it's 8 altars, right? Yeah, it's 8. Or pedestals. And then 1 altar. And then if you place the altar, it does show you where to place the pedestals. So let's just move this one over. Ooh, it's on the dirt though. Okay, we're just gonna have to extend the platform. No biggie. There we go. We just place the stuff. And we have to craft stuff to Imperium Essence, which I don't even know if we can do this. We'll just try. Because we also have none of the crystals to upgrade them. Oh, we also need a diamond to make the prosperity gem, so we can't do it yet. Oh my gosh. We guys just get it manually for now. How much do we have? Where is it? 76. Oh, what we need is the prosperity though. We have 14. That's 3 ingots. Oh, while I'm waiting for the prosperity to go crazy, I'm going to kill some more withers. That way we can start getting the nether stars for the specialized output, which requires 6 nether stars. All right, we finally have enough for the chassis. Or the chassis. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, enough for that. And now we need a slice and a splice, which is 4 more solarium ingots. I think we have enough nether stars now. Should be 6. Yep. Now what did we need? Everlasting output. Oh, that's netherite. Okay, we can't do that yet, but we have the stars now. We're still waiting for the prosperity though. It's moving really slow. I have no idea how to speed it up. All right, we finally have enough materials to make the slice and splice. This took way too long, bro. Holy. We're just gonna put that right here. I think it requires power and a capacitor. Now let's make the Z logic controller. We need axe, shears, 2 more ingots, silicon, redstone, zombie head. We got all of that except for the freaking ingots. We need more ingots. Luckily it's only 2. All right, let's open a lot of these loot boxes since we're not really doing anything. Bam, click, see what we get. Oh, we're getting some advanced. That's good. Let's see, that's one stack. A whole load of trash. We did get some bucks though, and some advanced. Those are like the two only good things that we got from that. Second stack. I guess there's only like a few specific items you can get from the basic ones. Like about like all these. It's just all that you can get from it. All right, let's open advance. Hopefully we get crazy stuff. Ooh, okay. Okay. I like that actually. Meshes would have been good early on, but we have two sturdy everythings. That's actually good because one of them can be put into here. Everything else we have a upgrade for though, like a decent one. I guess I can use it in the new one. The sturdy everything can be used in the next one, whichever we're gonna make right now. Yeah, the one for diamond, ancient debris, emerald, one of these. Anyways, we finally have enough ingots. What do we need? Something logic, Z logic. Yep. We did get zombie heads from the spawner with our sword that drops mob heads. That's good. Silicon we have, and redstone we got. We just gotta wait a little bit. Hopefully we don't need too many of these. I'm assuming it's like gonna be like one or two. One for a skull catalyst, and then another one for a soul binder, which I think we do need. Yeah, we need that for the end game. But we have another zombie head, so we're good. We can do that later. Boom. The logic controller. So let's make the skull catalyst now. Boom. What I'm going to do for this actually is probably just make a small box. Add one of these summoning blocks. And then bam, spawn in mobs. And then it should just make a bunch of skulk. We do need silk touch though. Silk touch is slime and lapis. And we should probably put it on a hoe, because that breaks a skulk faster. Yeah, let's just do it like over here. Honestly, we don't even have to make a box. We can just have like a platform. I don't know what blocks we need. Can it be any blocks? Oh, nearby blocks like dirt and stone. Okay, let's just do stone. I don't know what like the radius is though. So we're just probably gonna do like a 9x9. Honestly, the annoying part is just gonna be like all the skulk spawns in, and then I break the skulk and I have to replace the stone every single time. I should probably have a layer of cobblestone under it then. That way I can actually pick up the skulk easily. All right. So let's just steal this one. We're just gonna do bones. Why not? Doesn't really matter what we spawn in. So catalyst right here. This here. Like this, right? And then spawn in some skeletons. I whack them. Oh, I gotta kill them, I think. Okay. The more I kill, the more it spreads. Oh, actually, it spreads like a decent amount, actually. This, I don't think I can break with silk touch. Oh, I do. I can. I thought I needed like shears for that. So we got the veins. Veins, I don't know if they're used for anything. No, it's just a quest. Well, skulk. Damn, we got 50 skulk from like half a stack of skeletons. That's not bad. The only annoying part is the silk touch, like the item breaking the hole, because we're already like halfway. Anyways, we got that chapter completed. That was probably like the most annoying chapter so far. Now we're on the echo shard stuff. So strainer, eroding water, quartz, and a skulk to get echo shards. Skulk is only used for that, right? Yep. Echo shards and essence, emeralds, diamonds. So it's gonna give us like a lot of like the decent stuff. Oh wait, no, it's gonna give us echo shards first, and then I use the echo shard mesh to get diamonds and emeralds, right? Oh no, I'm tripping. So quartz for echo, and then I use echo mesh to get diamonds, and I use diamond mesh to get emeralds, and I use emerald mesh or netherite to get an essence. Got it. Eroding water, that is just this, right? Yeah, it should be. So we can just borrow this since we don't have any Ethereum essence running through it. And while that's cooking up, let's go over here and set this up again. The best way of having this set up is probably by having like block placers under it that places blocks above it. But I mean, I don't mind placing a couple stone blocks. Not that bad. Okay, let's see if this is actually cooking. We got ourselves 2 echo shards so far. So are echo shards even used for anything after the mesh? No. So we only want to get enough for the mesh, and then immediately get diamond, make that mesh, get emerald, make that mesh, and that's how we get netherite through emerald, right? Oh, it starts at diamond, so we're going to be getting some debris, but the chances are going to increase to 50% when I have the emerald one. Okay, we just need one more, and then we're going to stop it. And after that, we got challenges to do. Oh wait, we got to pause this. There we go, run it through, and we should be getting our first batch of diamonds. That should also increase the chances of getting echo shards from 30 to 50%. What is the chances of diamonds? 30% chance. Damn. Oh wait, I'm freaking trolling. The liquid change. It's not eroding water anymore. It's water. There we go. For emerald, it should gonna be water as well. Yeah, so we don't get any echo shards anymore. Ancient debris is gonna be water. Yep. Right? We shouldn't be getting any more. Should just be diamonds. Yeah, looks like it's just gonna be diamonds. There we go. First piece of diamond. 2 pieces of diamond. I'm honestly a little scared going into this end game because from I guess previous experiences, anytime I had to get into like mystical agriculture, like deep into it, it takes so long. It's so time consuming. And let's see how much inferium essence. 1,000. And we're gonna need, I think, like thousands and thousands and thousands of inferium essence to even get close to like the creative essence. I think we'll see once we get closer to that point, but pretty sure it's gonna take a long time. Oh, what is this? Solium dagger. Holy, what? This tome. It looks like we need about like every drop from the mobs. Every mob drop. Hardest part is probably witches. Unless we can spawn them in. Which, oh no, we can spawn them in. That's so easy. Charge creepers then. We gotta make charge creepers, and then we have to kill them and hope we get the drop. That's the hardest part. Inferno chalice. From the tier burns items into experience. Okay, yeah, it's just looks like it's just a bunch of mob drops kind of mixed together. Doesn't actually sound too bad. Oh wait. Oh shoot, we forgot to check up on our diamonds. We have 4 emeralds. We can almost skip the diamond mesh completely, but we can't because of the quest. So we're only making this just to get 1 more emerald. Oh wait, let me stop this. Because I have emerald on me, I completed the quest and I get an extra emerald from the quest. Look at that. So now emerald is the highest tier mesh in the game, but netherite is the best because I think it has like a lot more durability. So hopefully we can get a lot of that and then kind of just turn everything into like a netherite mesh because the quartz is struggling a lot on like pretty much everything. Whoa, this is stacked. A lot of these I don't really need running anymore. Like we have a lot of gravel. Yeah, 2000's maxed out. Soulstone's maxed out. Sand. Gravel for sand. We'll get this one running again actually. Let's use one of the good meshes. Let's use an echo mesh for that. Oh wait, gravel for sand. No. I forgot earlier I switched them up. I made it so sand goes into there for like the ocean stuff. Let's change it back to gravel now. Because sand is getting a little low. There we go. How is the emeralds coming in? Good. We're getting okay amount. Let's just put these in the system. At least these produce quicker than the prosperity shards. The prosperity shards are just unbearably slow. But that's also because of the upgrade. I had to put this upgrade so the nether star doesn't actually just get consumed. So we just need ancient debris. 25% chance. And we have a tier 6 mesh. Oh, okay. We need another strainer. I forgot we don't actually get it from this one right here. Let's just have the strainer here. It doesn't really matter where we put it now. And then we have enough emeralds to make another mesh. We don't have an upgrade though. Oh wait, we do. Sturdy everything. This one has sturdy everything. Yup. So we just need to run some obsidian, which we have some obsidian. We gotta start up this mesh again. Let's put a diamond one in this one now. We gotta start that one up because that's the one that's giving us obsidian. And then let's see, obsidian should be, oh, it's 100% chance now. That's good. Let's put a stack into here. That should cook up some netherite. This one I do want to keep running because we do need the diamonds and the emeralds. So let's go over here. We should be able to do another run of Skulk. Oh, wow. Almost did the whole thing this time and then boom. Yeah, we're still chilling. We have 51. That's decent. And let's just slap that bad boy into here. We don't need like an infinite amount of these, like the diamonds and stuff. We just need enough for the previous quests. And then I think like harvester or 2 and diamonds for like upgrades for this thing. This inferium essence is just the last thing we got to work on. All right, ancient debris. Is there any way to duplicate this in this mod pack? Nope. We officially can make ourselves 1 netherite ingot. Boom. We need 4 more for the mesh, and then we need a buttload of them for the upgrades. Okay, at least it shouldn't take as long as the prosperity. Okay, yeah, they're just cooking up. Let's see if we can what do we need from basic seed? What was it? Oh, we need netherite ingots for this. Okay, so we can start working on this actually. 3 outputs. Wait, what? Oh, did I already have outputs? Oh, I think I did. I just made 3 of the basic ones when I already had 3 in the chest. That's no biggie. Now we just need the netherite ingots. I already got the reinforced outputs. Well, at this point, we can't really do anything else. The next upgrade would be everlasting everything, but I don't know. It's a lot. And I don't think I need much of anything else anymore. Apart from like some of the stuff for the challenges that's coming up, but everything else we should be chilling. I mean, I guess we can start this quest. The end materials. It looks like a lot of it is just creating end blocks and stuff like that using the essence that we have right here. We have some of the essence. How do we get an essence? Because it looks like we're not getting much of it. Skulk and water. Okay, so it is cooking up. It's just a low chance, I guess. 30% chance, I see. But I believe we have everything that we need to do all of it. Yeah, we have enough for all of it. We literally had like a perfect amount. And then we need Dew of the Void Bucket, which uses all of these items. I'm assuming we're going to be using this for a mesh, or not a mesh, a strainer. What? Did it not count the purple block? I made it. There we go. Oh, and we got some extra rewards from that. Can we do the time in the bottles now? We should be able to. Yep. Good to do it kind of early. Well, it's not early. It's on time, but the longer you have it, the more time gets stored up, and then you can speed things up. And then we need times in the bottles for the freaking upgrade and then the challenges, right? Oh no, you don't need it for the challenges. Okay. So we just need 6 more for the upgrades. So let's actually do that upgrade now. Okay. We had the last upgrades being made right now. It did eat up through our gold, nearly all of it, but we still have about a stack. Now we just need the time in the bottles, which is going to eat up through our gold even more. We have 38. And then the only thing that's going to hold us back, I think, is the bottles and the blaze rods. Yeah, we're out of bottles, but we have some glass. And I'm pretty sure we don't have enough blaze rods for this. Oh, no, we do. We have enough. I guess I underestimated how many blaze rods we had. And here's our upgrade. As that chapter done. So this makes it so it only takes a second to do the thing, to generate the item we need, but it takes damage, extra damage. That's about it. Now we start waiting on the netherite. That's the last thing. What about the star? Oh yeah, that's the netherite. What happened to my third one? Oh, it's right here. I was scared for a second. It kind of sucks that we need gold to make the netherite because we just went through a bunch of our gold. But we are getting gold from this. We should put a better mesh on that. Why haven't we done that? Echo. There's like 2 tiers above it, I think. Right? 5, 4, or just 1 tier. But it should still produce more. Oh, you know what? Nether star. You should probably put a emerald mesh on that. There we go. To increase the chances and durability. Now it's literally just another, right? We should have enough for 2 of the output upgrades right now. Or close to 2. Yeah, we got 2. We just need 3 more ingots. And then what else do we need after that? Oh, the stars that we already got ourselves. We need 3 more scrap and we're good. I love that this moves so much faster than the prosperity. I wonder why the prosperity is the slowest one. That's weird. Okay, we got 21 cooking up in there. We're running out of skulk, which is a little bit of a problem, but we have a lot of diamonds and emeralds right now. So I think we don't have to get more skulk until like later, I guess, if we need it. Maybe we should be able to craft a couple of ingots, get ourselves the last output upgrade, and then the specialized output upgrade, the most expensive upgrade for what? What does it do? So it's slower, right? Gain 5 additional. Oh, okay. So like, I guess for every like output, like say this grain is gonna output one nugget, or not nugget. Let's do 1 obsidian dust, right? It'll turn it into 5 obsidian dust. I think that's how it works. That's interesting. We got 1 more mesh upgrade down here, the most expensive one, because damn, look at all that netherite. Holy. Anyways, let's make the mesh. Boom. What is this mesh going to be used for? Mystical agriculture crystals, elytra, and stone. I don't think we need. So a few things actually. And the smithing upgrade, we need a block. Do we even have? We don't even have any more ingots, so we have to wait for that. Okay, we gotta get the block, and then we gotta get ourselves this upgrade, which gonna take a bit. True. I mean, at this point, shouldn't we have 2 strainers just for the netherite? I don't know. How much obsidian do we have? I mean, I guess I could do it. Oh, there's already water in here. So all we have to do is put in obsidian. What's the chances of netherite or ancient debris if we put tier... Oh, if we put a tier 6? Oh, we have a tier 6. Never mind. I forgot emerald is also tier 6. But yeah, we got 2 running at the same time now. And now it's pretty much of a... Wait, actually. What if I use all my time right now? I probably shouldn't have, but damn. It's going by really fast. It only lasts for a little bit though. Put the rest of our obsidian into this one. This needs, let's see what we're looking for. If we have a tier 6 that's 100% powder obsidian. You have a tier 5. Let's add an emerald one. It should help speed things up a bit. We have a stack of ancient debris. It's not going to be enough, nowhere near enough, but just making our way there slowly but surely. Let's see what the rewards is. Everlasting everything upgrade. Holy, and 8 supremium essence. We need supremium essence. Wait, everlasting everything. What? We could use that on this one then. Get more netherite because we need a lot of netherite, right? I mean, nothing's stopping us from working on this now while we wait. Before getting into the challenges, what I want to do real quick is make a few meshes, maybe like 3, and then I will keep the netherite. I think there's one more diamond in here. Yep. And I'm doing this because I want to put it into some of the ones that we need a good amount of. So, oh no, we have one on this one. We have emerald on this one. This one, let's just put a diamond one on this one. These 3 I want diamonds on because they're creating a lot of the items that we need for the challenges. So let's speed up things quite a bit. Let's see what we got. So diamond, emerald, what else? Echo shard. Do we still have echo shards? Yes. Boom. 1 inventory. Now warts. Okay, we do have a lot of warts, so it should be enough. Oh yeah, more than enough. Prosperity shards. I don't like that, but we're gonna have to do it. Ethereum and solium dust, we got that. Another inventory. Blaze powder, another quartz, and glowstone, we got. Another inventory. Soul sand is probably the one we don't have enough of yet. Actually, we should have enough for soul sand, or close to it at least. I think it's 4 stacks. Yep. Netherrack. I know we won't have enough netherrack, right? Don't for netherrack. Netherrack's being used for nether wart. Yeah. We don't need nether wart anymore, so let's pause this. We should have paused this quite a bit ago. So that's a stack. How many netherrack are in the system though? Oh no, we're good. We have more than enough. Okay, skulk. This one's gonna be a little annoying, but we can do it. All right, we have enough skulk now. We just need the solarium ingots, skulk veins, and then 2 logic controllers. Oh my gosh, I just put the duration upgrade on the gold because we're running out of gold. I underestimated how fast this actually is. Holy crap. That's actually kind of busted. I think I'm gonna just go until the mesh breaks, the emerald mesh, and then I'm gonna replace the mesh and then change the upgrade. That actually might be good for like end game stuff if we need to get something really fast, but we have a lot of like the main component, the main like resource. We're at 4 ingots, 4 gold ingots, so we'll see. We'll check in a bit. But anyways, we got the 2 logic controllers. That's that completed, and then we have 8 supremium essence and everlasting everything upgrade. Holy crap. I actually don't know what I want to put this upgrade on because ancient debris right now is something we need a lot of, but we have a lot more scrap than we do gold right now. Let's check the gold. 19. See, that's like nothing. Let's put this on. It's a lot faster and it should give out more. Let me just manually put all this gold in because it's struggling. 56, that's okay. We'll see how much ingots we can make. 14. We did need 1 block, so let's make that block now. It was for the smithing template. Yep. Hopefully we don't actually have to use the smithing template. Need to upgrade diamond tools and armor. Okay, yeah. So it's just if we want to upgrade our tools and armor, which we don't need to do at all. And a specialized mesh upgrade. That's the only thing we need for this quest. So we're short by 5 ingots. Not bad. We do have another one in here. I forgot about that. So we can make the thing now. Boom. Specialized mesh upgrade. Never takes damage. Has some downside. So I'm assuming it's going to be like slower and stuff. Anyways, we're finally on the last category, I guess. The end. We already got the first quest done. We just need to get ourselves a dragon egg, elytra, and dragon head. Okay, this is where we use the fluid of void. Where did that go? Might have dumped it over here. Oh, yeah, I did. Any upgrades? Any upgrades? Let's see. What does this take? Takes eggs. Eggs. I don't have eggs. I don't have any eggs. 10% chance. Maybe the output, or we'll use or borrow this one, the input for that. Surprised we don't have any eggs though. But let's just put this one right here. I mean, it doesn't really matter where I put these now. I'm assuming they're gonna need the best one. Oh, they might need netherite. It just has to be tier 6. We have some extra emeralds. How do we get chickens? Seed and dirt. Any seeds? Yep, we got some seeds. We're just gonna do it over here because this is where we have it set up. Let's shoot. I don't want to get rid of this. Let's just silk touch it. I don't want to get rid of it just in case we need to get more skulk. Right, slab so we can't escape. Dirt. And then we just right click them. 500 seconds, which is about 8 minutes and a half. And we'll get eggs from a bunch of chickens. I mean, while we're waiting for this, let's work on the other stuff. We need a hang a glider. So leather, it looks like. I feel like this is such a random item that we have to make. So earlier, just take all of this off. I should leave the mesh and then this here and then put this here. That way it doesn't consume this. Holy, that's a long time. I guess this is where the time in a bottle kicks in, but we want to have the other items too. That way we can utilize the full time. 20% with any head. So we have 4 heads. We might not even use the time in a bottle here because we're still waiting for the egg. Hopefully we don't need multiple though. Yeah, egg is just for an achievement. Lytra is just for reinforced hang glider, whatever this is for. The head I'm assuming we will be using for, I guess, another head. And then Dragon's Breath. Dragon Breath we do need. Or Soul Binder, and then I guess the quest. Yeah, the quest as well. And then after that, we're into like the Inferium stuff. Or Dragon Eggs. Damn. We're gonna worry about that at the very end though. Wait, I heard an egg just drop. We got 1 egg. Please just give us what we want. Give me the Elytra right here. Nope. Okay, we're gonna use the time in the bottle a little bit. 16 times. Okay, that's good enough. Yep, we got it. Put the egg in there now. All right, speed up one more time. Egg. Head. Okay, we still got the speed. Come on. Come on. I'm surprised we got the egg first try. I think that's a 20% chance. Yo, chill. Give me the head. Come on, dude. No. Give it to me. What if we use the other upgrade for... It gets me like it like rolls 5 times, right? Yeah, 5 additional rolls. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. We immediately got it. So head. Okay, let's just put this away. We'll keep the output on us just in case. How many Dragon's Breath do we need? I know we gotta get into Soul Binder, so we need Ender Crystals, which is a Soul Binder. Vibrant Crystal is just Emerald Vibrance, that's easy. Filled Soul Vial, Enderman, that's easy. I think we just need 1 breath, right? Oh, we need 8. Okay. So this works a little different, right? We're gonna take out the glass. I think we just place the dragon head right there. And it shouldn't consume it. We just need glass bottles. So the item that's going to be consumed is glass bottles, which is easy to get. So we're going to use the output upgrade to get a whole bunch of bottles. Oh, wow. It's super slow. So yeah, we're definitely using the output. Do we need any more netherite? Forget. No, that was the last quest, the echo that we were working on. Damn, what are the chances? It used up 1 bottle and gave me nothing. That's 5 rolls there. Wait, let me see how slow the mesh is. 3 times slower. That's a lot. What if we just use an everlasting everything upgrade then? I have that over here. Let's just wait for this one to finish. Nothing. Wow. We got 1, but we need 9. Let's also try to collect these eggs because we're going to need more eggs. Oh, wow. We got a whole bunch. There you go. We have a whole bunch. But I wasn't paying attention for like a minute. We got so much. But on the final 3, it's going to be a lot. Dew of the Void bucket and an Imperium essence to get molten Imperium bucket. Finally get into the freaking Inferium stuff. I like mystical agriculture, but I don't like how slow it is to like get into it. You know what? Before we do that, we might as well upgrade our farm a little bit. Add more seeds. We have like two more harvesters. And yeah. All right, got 3 more harvesters that are plugged in. Got 2 upgrades, 1 for this one and 1 for that machine. Honestly, these are moving really slow still. Hey, look at this. It's like 10 seconds now and it's still not breaking it. There we go. Now I broke it. I think it's missing the edges too, which kind of sucks. Yeah, I think it's missing the edges. I don't really know what to do with this then. Oh no, we'll see how far we can get. Oh, we should also be upgrading some of the dirt. I'm pretty sure it makes it so it drops more. But yeah, it should be the same growth speed, but more output. I don't think adding more lily pads is going to help at all either because harvesters are just slow. Oh, they also drop seeds now. So because they drop seeds, if we make a seed reprocessor, we can run the seeds through here and it'll turn them into Inferium Essence. It's not going to be a lot, but it's something. Pretty sure this needs power, so we're plugging it into here. And then we're going to need some pipes. We just got to plug this one in. And then let me set the item filter. There we go. Let's put a spot for the seeds. That way they can move into the system. And then immediately get put into here. Right? Or does it have to go through the side? Or maybe I didn't activate it. I don't know. Oh, is it activated? What? Is that not how it works? I swear that's how it works. Yeah, you run the seed in and it cooks. Yeah, I sucked up the Inferium. but it's not putting the seeds, so maybe I just have to do it manually. It's not that big of a deal, but it kind of sucks a little bit. I mean, yeah, the production is going up a little bit now that we upgraded the dirt, so that's just something we're gonna have to keep doing. Anyways, let's try to move on with the quests. If we want the Supremium Infusion Crystal, we need to do all of this. So we manually need to get up to the blue one, and then we have to run the blue one through a strainer to get the red one. And we need 4 Insanium for the master one. Unlimited uses. This is the one we want. Oh, I mean, we have a Supremium already. I forgot about that. We have enough for a buck yet, but what would that do for us? Looks like nothing. We have enough for only 2 Insanium. So I guess it doesn't really matter what we use it for. Yeah, let's just start building up. All right, and we're already stuck because we have no prosperity. Oh, the mesh broke. I wonder, do we just max it out? 128, just so we can actually get some prosperity, because we need it right now. All right, we got 60. That should last us a little bit. Okay, a few stacks of the second essence, Prudentium. Almost 2 stacks of Tertium. Wait, what do we even need? I think we need the blue crystal, right? I think we need the blue crystal. 30 of those. We should be able to make the blue crystal. Let's see. What are we missing? We should be able to use this still, even though it has... Yeah, we're good. Now with this is the strainer thing. If I'm correct. Oh, it's not the strainer thing. Not yet. We have to make the bucket of molten Imperium. And it wants us to make the Supremium Infusion Crystal. So I think this one I would want to use input. That way it doesn't use up any durability. If it does, really slow again. That's fine because we don't really have much Inferium Essence anyways. Oh, we can make ourselves the Master Infusion Crystal really soon. So 4 Insanium, we have enough to get 2 Insanium for free. We just need what? Maybe like 16 of these. These blue ones might just be short. I don't know. We'll see. What's the chances of this? It better be 100%, right? Oh yeah, it's 100% chance. So we're good. One more tick. There we go. So Insanium Essence. We can do that with the Supremium we have right now. We need 4 to make the Master Infusion Crystal, which is going to be really good. That way we don't have to keep making crystals that consume our already limited amount of essence. All right, so it looks like we can only make ourselves 1 more Insanium. We just need to wait until we have enough to make 1 more. That's it. Damn, we need 4 more for the challenge. I didn't even see that. Yeah, this is gonna suck a little bit. Like the challenge is we need a lot of N stuff. I forget how we get N. That's from Skulk. So we might have to change one of these now. Since this one's getting all the obsidian, let's just let's just unplug this one. And let's get more Skulk. Alright, so I decided to add a tick rate changer mod into the mod pack. Now, I do know that it kind of ruins the point of like the time in the bottle, but I think from here on out, the game kind of turns into a AFK simulator, mainly because of the mystical agriculture stuff. So instead of me actually going AFK, I have the mod to kind of simulate me going AFK, but in a short amount of time, you know? So we have almost 1,000 Inferium Essence. We should get enough to make our crystal. There we go. Insanium. So now we just need the prosperities and boom, Master Infusion Crystal. So now we don't have to make crystals ever again. Next is this orange dust, which is 4 Insanium. And I think we need 1 for the altar and then every single pedestal, right? Oh, it's just 4 pedestals, so we still need 5 dust, which is going to be 8 more Insanium, so that we can make the Awakened Supremium, right? And that's already 1 Supremium block, and then we need every essence. So we need to make seeds of those. And I think we need 2 Awakened Supremium block, because in the challenges, well, we're going to be using like 8 of the pieces for the creative power. And in the challenges, we want 4 more Supremium Essence and then the creative power block. But yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna quote unquote go AFK, and I'll be back once I'm able to craft enough altars, I guess. Alright, we're back. We have a buttload of Inferium in here. We'll see how much we can make now. Okay, we got about a full inventory's worth of the second essence, the Prudentium. And we got a little bit of the Tertium, the orange one. It's not looking good so far. Uh-oh. And not even 2 stacks for the blue one. How many Supreme can we even make then? Not even a stack. Or not even half a stack. Yikes. We'll still see what we can do. We have 12 Supremium, 4 Insanium. I think we need 4 Insanium for the dust. Dropped by Wither and the Ender Dragon when killed with an Essence weapon enchanted with. The only thing is about that enchantments that we can only get it with the other enchanter. Right, we need Supreme for this and then a bunch of experience essence. What's level 1? Maybe we can do level 1. That's still 3 Supremium. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. Maybe it's worth it. It might actually be worth it. Otherwise, I'd have to make 4 more Insanium. Yeah, it's worth it. I'm just trolling. How do we get the experience though? Experience seed, I'm assuming is what we need. We need experience capsule and then 4 of the blue ones. Okay, we'll figure out how to do that. Let's also look at our thing. All of our things are kind of dead because of the tick rate. Okay, so we need experience capsules, solium ingots. How do I make the glass? Soul dust, which is smooth stone. Smooth stone is soul stone. Soul stone is cobble. Okay, we have soul stone. We have a buttload of soul stone. So much soul stone that this is about to be full. Wait, what? How do we can't put it in the alloy smelter? What if it's just furnace only? Okay, I guess I can't do it in here for some reason. We have 47 of those. And then we have all the capsules. How do we... Wait, just right click? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Is this going to be harder than I thought it would be? That's 20 levels right there. We'll try the mob spawn over here. See how it goes. Oh my god, we finally did it. We got it full. It took so long to get that done. You can tell by all the loot that's there. Let's see, we just need 4 Imperium essence and that's it. Do we have any right now? We're missing 1. Let's see, we can probably craft up to it. There we go, we got 20. Get that started. I can't tell if it's starting. Oh, I need prosperity seed base. I have one of those already. There we go, now it's starting. Boom. Now let's put this in the corner since the corner ones don't get collected anyways. I don't think. Oh, they do. Didn't know that. And then how much do I need for the enchantments? If we want to do just number 1, I see 1 for 3. I'm assuming that's for 1. 3 Supremium. I need 64. Okay, that should be easy. Just gonna do my little trick real quick. All right, we have it's all now. We just need to make the actual table enchanter. So soul stone, solium ingot, and then enchantment table. And that's the enchanter made. Just place it down and then boom, boom, boom. Right? What's going on? Oh, it's the book after, so should be 3, right? Yep. Okay. Enchant this bad boy real quick. And now let's fight the wither. And hopefully he'll drop it to us. We just need 1 extra, I'm pretty sure. Please drop it. Please drop it. Oh, he dropped it. First try. Holy. Where's that? I think I get that dirt from. Probably from my farm, bro. But it's perfect. We got exactly what we wanted. We just needed 1 extra piece. So now we can use the Insanium that we have to make the 4 that we need to make the new altar, the awakening. We need end steel ingots. Okay. Okay, we should be able to make all of it now. Oh, we just need a soul stone. I just started cooking that up for altars. And then we need awakening pedestals or essence vessel. And it was 1 per pedestal. Used to craft awakened Supremium essence. Requires 4 pedestals per altar. And 4 essence vessels. Okay, I'm hoping it's gonna show me exactly how to craft it. And where shall we do it? Let's just do it right here, but above, like that. And we'll just make a little platform. We can also place it now and see what it looks like. Oh, okay. So instead of 8 pedestals, it's just half pedestals and then half of the new item. That's all the way placed down now. Wait, there we go. Now we're gonna make our first block of awakened Supremium. So awakened Supremium is 1 Supremium block. We have exactly enough for 1 Supremium block. Now we need like essences. Okay, so redstone, water for fire essence. That's the easy one. We'll just put it in whatever is here. So place this one. I think that was for gold, right? Yeah, but we have a lot of gold. Let's focus on earth essence right now. We need grass, so we need grass block. And then just bone meal it. Okay, we got the earth. I think we need air now. There we go. The fire one should be done now. Yep. Oh wait, no, it's not done. Okay, so I forgot. The fire, it creates straight essence. The other stuff, we're getting the seeds for it so we can get the essence. I think the last one is water. There we go. So we just grab inferium and then we need prosperity seed bases. Just 3 of them. And let's make them. There we go. Got the 3 seeds. And so I'm just going to do the same thing I did with the experience seeds here in this corner. All right, ended up getting a little bit more than I needed to, but we got it now. And so the fire should also be done. So wait, it's not done. Oh yeah, it is done. So awaken a Supremium block. 4 of the dust, I forgot about that. So I guess I'm gonna go AFK again. And what I'm gonna do is have it so set a hopper right here next to this chest. Right? It's an ender chest that's connected to this ender chest. Let me just dye it the right way. And so hopper, so if I break the seed and like most of the time it's gonna fall around here, but for the few times that it does fall here, or I can actually manually put it in, right? While it takes speeds high up, it's gonna flow into this chest. It's gonna send it here, right? And it should be in the system. Not sure. Here, I'm gonna also put a cable on this. So it is connected to the system already, but I wanted to. Okay, let me put it 1 block away. Right, so if I break it, I'll either manually put it in, or some of them are probably gonna fall in here anyways. It's gonna be in here, right? If it's too full, it's gonna get sucked up. At the same time, it's gonna be sending some to this ender chest, and it's gonna get sucked up as well into the system. All right. I mean, I honestly don't know if this is gonna work at all. I'm just kind of experimenting right now, but yeah, I'll be back when we have I don't know, maybe like 10,000 Ethereum or something like that. Okay, we're back. We should have enough, right? I mean, I crafted everything already just to like actually make sure that I had enough. But yeah, I think we have enough Insanium. I already submitted the Insanium for the challenges, and so let's get the dust. We might actually need more dust. I didn't realize we need 4 dust just for 1 block of awakened. I only just realized that. If we have to like go AFK again, we'll just do it. But some premium block, and then I don't know if we have to do this in order actually, but we'll just do it in order. And then I think we need a button. We don't have a button yet. All right, and awakened premium block. There we go. Finally got that chapter completed, and we're on to second to last chapter. So awakened premium. Let's do the essence. Creative essence, we can do that, but let's actually wait before we do that. Actually, just do it right now. So we got 2 creative essence and 1 awakened premium essence. How many creative essence do we need? Oh my gosh. So 1 block gave us 2 with 1 extra, like 1 extra awakened. So we need another one, another awakened, and then a 3rd one to have enough awakened premium for the dagger. Oof, and then we need nether stars and more premium for flight augment. That's not as hard though. Grains at the end, we can do that. Vibrant capacitor, we can do that. It's just the essence that sucks. Let's see, we can't really do anything. Oh, actually the soul binder. I guess we can start working on that. Put everything away. What do we need for the soul binder? Oh, just the ingots. We need everything. So we need just a bunch of ingots. I honestly like this mod pack, but it's always when I have to kind of go AFK to get stuff done, it kind of throws me off and makes it kind of boring. And I know I can definitely make this farm better, but pretty sure I'm gonna still end up into AFK. I don't really want to AFK. That's why I have the tick thing to make things faster, but I still end up having to actually AFK because it doesn't make it fast enough. All right, well, we got the soul binder now. I don't think we need the slice and splice anymore. All right, so we need ender crystal made inside soul binder. So we need filled soul vial and then vibrant crystal. Vibrant crystal is actually super easy. And we need filled soul vial. We need an empty soul vial, which is 3 blast, and then a solarium ingots. Blast is, yeah, just quartz and a glowstone. All right, empty soul vial. I think, honestly, I don't remember how this works. I know I've used it before in a different mod pack, but I think I just right click the enderman, right? Oh yeah, just right click an enderman. That's all you do. So then I combine these 2 into here. How the heck do I put XP into that now? Okay, I think I got it. All right, so for those who get stuck on this as well, this is a Ender IO fluid tank, and what I did was just make myself some enchanting bottles of enchanting using experience droplets, which is also experience essence. And then you just put the bottles into here, the experience bottles. You want to configure it, and on the bottom side of it, you want to right click to set it to pull, and it's going to pull it down into this machine. That's all you need to do. It also takes quite a bit to make. How do you make the grains? Oh, that's just in the sag mill. Grains of the end. There we go. It's one of the items that we need. And we need 8 more. And that doesn't even include any of the challenges. Okay, we just need the dagger. The dagger is going to be so annoying. Just because of the awakening. The awakened stuff. Wait, unless... can we put these back? Oh, we can't change it back to awakened. All this is relatively easy. Let's see how much endstone, like the end stuff we can make right now. Let's try to focus on that. And then we're just gonna have to go AFK again. Damn. Just the purple blocks took like a stack and a half. Then endstone, what is endstone? Endstone is just, oh, endstone brick is just endstone. So I need a lot of endstone. Might as well just turn it all on to endstone. and turn it into bricks. So we're not quite there yet. And after that, we need 32, which isn't too much. Holy, we need 4 ender crystals. What the heck? Not that it's hard or anything. It's just a little... I mean, this is actually the easiest thing. Because we just right-click an enderman. That's the hardest part. Just right-clicking an enderman. All right, well, I think it's AFK time again. I'm also going to get probably like 2 stacks of skulk to get more end and stuff. And then start the AFK. So I'll be right back once I'm done with that. Oh, chat, we are back. We are back. We're on day 97 right now. Let's see what's changed. Prosperity stopped. Oh, well, it probably stopped a long time ago. 34 prosperity, that's okay amount. And essence, almost 100. Maybe enough for what we need. We have a lot of inferior essence, though. Oh my god. We just hit exactly 2,000, so let's get the crafting. I'm hoping this is enough. I don't want to have to go AFK again. I hate when I have to go AFK. Because, you know, I'm trying to play the mod pack. Trying to get through the quest. I think that's the only problem I've had with this mod pack and the AEROPOLIS. For like, throughout the entire time, I have like a pretty steady progression. I'm going through everything pretty fast. Not too slow. You know, I get to the seeds. I'm still making decent progress. I get through all of this decently fast. And then, boom. Now it's like going extremely slow. Not a huge fan of that. Our chest is also like maxed out somehow. Doesn't make sense. I don't think I've added anything. Oh, I mean, there are stuff here. Especially ancient debris. It's just a bunch of meshes, really. The meshes are clogging up a lot of stuff. A lot of room. Alright, we got a stack and 14 supremium. So, hopefully, this is enough. Hopefully. So, we have 4 dust, right? Let's see. I mean, I guess we gotta look at the dagger. We need to make another awakened. So, let's make another awakened. We probably need 1 more after this, but we should have enough for that. So awaken some premium, turn it into regular. Let's make the 2 diamonds that we need for the dagger. Let me actually mark this or pin it. There we go. Okay, 2 awakened gemstones and we still have 4 awakened dust. That's good. So, okay, now we got to focus on making like the chalices and stuff. So, okay, I want to make a chest real quick, separate from the system just to have like all this stuff in. And let's actually mark all of it first. Boom, 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 boom. The solium is the easiest, but let's see. Emperor's Chalice. Void tier. So we need Enderman, a gas tier, and slime. So here is what is going to happen. All right, I'm going to steal this. This as well. We're going to fly over somewhere. Preferably like an island that's like a little further away from everything. Probably this one right here. Or this one. This one's perfect. Break this tree, obviously. And then set up the stuff. We're gonna go home real quick and grab some more slabs and place it everywhere. This is to prevent the enderman from spawning outside of it. I'm hoping it'll actually work. I never actually tested it before, but it does make sense to me. I guess I can mine one of these. And let's see. Oh wait, I forgot. I was in peaceful. Oh, yeah, they're not TPing anywhere. They have nowhere to TP to. Okay, nebulous heart. There we go. I should also mark that once I teleport back. Anyways, we need ghasts now. Ghast. Oh, wait. We don't need that. Ghast here is the creeper drops. So we can do that. And now we're just missing the slime. So we already have that set up here. One of these slimes should give it to us. There we go. Looks like it was just 1. But that's enough for the void tier. And then the Emperor's Chalice. Next is the Priomancer stuff. So Salamander's eyes. I have Ender and I think I saw a snowman. Snowman drop. Snow golems. How we get snow golem? I got the pumpkins. We need snow. Luckily, we're in the snow biome. It actually looks like we can't spawn in that guy. I thought you could spawn in every mob, but apparently not. Yeah, look, spawn egg right here, and I can't click on it. So hopefully, with all this snow, it'll give us enough to actually have a good chance at getting the drop. If we don't get the drop, it's gonna be so annoying. But yeah, let's try our luck. Give it to me. I mean, at least we get the snow back. Oh yeah, there's like a snow farm that you can make with the snowman, so we should be fine. Hey, we got it. Oh my gosh, thank god. I didn't want to have to just spawn in a bunch of snowman. And we got 2 of them too. Cool. Well, let me connect another chest to the system because it is clogged. That's the eye done. We need Inferno tier. So we're missing Inferno claw. So we're missing another slime. Okay, we got a whole bunch of them this time. Oh, we need another void tier. Oh, don't tell me we have to, like, don't tell me we need a bunch of the same drops. Oh, we're kind of stuck here. What the heck? Oh, well. Doesn't matter. Whoa. Okay, we got 3. We need witch hats. Witch hat was glowstone, I believe. There we go. I already saw a witch hat. We only got 2 of those. But hopefully it's enough. Infernal tear. And then infernal claws. So we need 3 of these claws. Or what are we missing? We're missing something. Is that the blaze drop? Yeah, it's a blaze drop. And we need lava for this one. Let me look at the other ones as well. We need another blaze. Another empress chalice. Another infernal claw. Another infernal tear. So we need a couple of the blazes and a couple of the slimes. Let's do like 4 blazes, maybe 5 of them is what we need. All right, we got 6 of them. So we got the staff, the pyromancer staff. Now infernal chalice. We need to make another emperor's, which is another void, which we need more gas tiers for. Let's just turn them all into gas tiers. I don't think we need any creepers. Oh, we do, but we can get that easily. Okay, second emperor's chalice. Infernal tier. We need the claw, which we need slime. And what else do we need? More claw stuff. We need a bunch of slime. I mean, I picked up 4. Oh, there's 11 in chest. Good. So we're set. Oh, what? We need more blaze? But it baited me. It didn't tell me that I needed it. It made it seem like I still like had enough blazes. There we go. Infernal chalice, empress chalice, and pyromancer staff. We need the tome of alkahestry. Missing a wither skeleton skull. That's not good. So quartz block for wither skull. We'll start that up again. Right, we should have a buttload of quartz now. Yeah. Oh, I mean, we only have a stack of blocks. Let's make more quartz. Soul sand. Okay. We need to make 2 emerald meshes. Okay, the emerald meshes should make it so I have a higher chance of getting the skulls. Oh, I just saw one. What are the chances though? Oh, 50% chance with the tier 6 mesh. That's huge. Oh wait, we got the skull. We only needed 1, so we're chilling. So we need enderman, book, witch. And it looks like we need spider as well. Assuming spider eyes? Yeah, spider eye. Am I hearing phantoms? Oh, there's phantoms. I guess it's because I was like AFK and I didn't sleep for a while. Whoa, the spider's like spat out. Did I get it though? I didn't get it. Okay, spiders are gonna be a tricky one. Because when I hit them, they kind of just fly out. Oh, I got it. Okay. So we just need the enderman one. Got it. And then charge creeper, that's the last one. Drop some charge creepers. So gunpowder, right? Yeah, gunpowder. And then a lightning. I think that is, what's it called? Lightning rod? On a beacon. So we're gonna use a nether star. Good thing we did kill the wither earlier. Okay. So here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna go back. We're gonna be careful with this. We don't want to get one tapped, lose our stuff. Let's actually back up a little bit or create some space. So creepers, we're gonna spawn in like 20 of them right there. They're not gonna start cramming yet. But now we're gonna place a beacon under that, and then, oh my god, I didn't make the thing. I just make like 6 of them, maybe 7. 6, 7. All right, they spawn, so we gotta do it again. All right, and then they should hit them with the lightning. Boom, and then I'm gonna hit them, and then we should get at least 1 of them. Yeah, we got 4 of them. Perfect. That should be it for the items that we need to make this tome. There we go. Now, is that it? That is it. We just need solium. That's it. Dun dun. And then make the actual dagger. 2 more ingots. That is it. Let's make this. Do we make this in the awaken? Oh no, just the regular one. Wait, where are my diamonds at? It's in here. Almost forgot about them. The 2 solium ingots, and boom. We have gotten ourselves the freaking creative solium dagger. Grants an infinite soul. All creatures. 6 9 attack damage. Holy. So now what do we need? Creative power. We have 1, 2. Creative essence. What do we have? We have 2 of those. Okay. And we already have 4 awakened to make another creative. So now we just need the light and then the 2 vibrant capacitor banks. Fight is 4 supremium and 4 nether stars. We have 1 more supremium in here. No, we have 2 awakened still. Just turn one of these insanium into supremium. We don't have any stars though. There are any skulls? We have some skulls. So I guess we're just gonna have to fight them. Let's use our dagger. I'm assuming it has no durability because it's like a creative item, right? Let's try this. Oh yeah, this is so broken. Killed that guy so fast. Is there any other way to get this? I know there's a strainer thing. No, it looks like it just blocks of quartz unless we use a research duper, but we need a block of the elite thing. We might be able to just do that, honestly. Just crank it up with our time in a bottle. I think we have enough now. Elite. How do you make the block? Is it 8? Oh, it's 8. And then the duper is like this. And so I want to dupe I dupe this. Need 4 elites. Got 4 elite right here. British skeleton skull. Elite mob essence. So I'm confused. It's not letting me put the item in. Oh, but I can put another star in it. So maybe some of the items are like blocked. That kind of sucks. Oh, we have 6 skulls in here. Perfect. I just need 1 more skull. Let's speed this up. Oh, we just got it. All right, so I can disable this input now. Let me take out all the quartz blocks because just in case we need the quartz in the future. Although I highly doubt it because we're at the end already. There we go, the last star. Let's not teleport because we still have a slash back at the spawner thing. Let's get our stars. What else was it? What were we making? Oh, flight thing. I'm assuming that's on the fusion. Yeah, that's in the fusion one. There we go. Flight augment. This is something you put on your mythical agriculture armor and you get creative fight. Well, luckily for us, we've had a jetpack since early on, so we never really needed flights. But now, okay, just the vibrant capacitor banks. That's the last thing we need. So looks like there's 2 ways we can do this. Upgrade from the bottom up or copper alloy. I think this bottom recipe is actually easier. Let's do that. We need 2 of them, so we need a lot of the vibrant stuff. So I think let me spend the rest of my money on the capacitors because I think that's what we need. It's not even enough, honestly. Maybe we should have just done the basic one. I don't think it's too late though. Okay, we have 2 of the advanced. Just need the 3rd level capacitors now. Wait, I never knew you can just put coal in the sag mill to get the powdered. I've always been just smacking it against obsidian because it's 3 coal for 1 powder. But if you put it in the sag mill, it's 1 for 1. Oh my, I can't believe I'm just now figuring that out. Okay, we need 1 more level 3, right? Yes. We need coal. Give me coal. You're full. Stop being full. Go faster. Holy crap. Nice. Good job. Now we just need whatever's in the middle. Oh, I forgot we need 2 of these vibrant capacitor banks. Not just 1. Holy. I've been so locked in and only making 1. I forgot I needed 2. Oh, we got 1. All right, and that should be it. And I think I can craft it now. Creative power? No. Where's the dagger at? Oh, it's right here. And then we got 4 creative essence. Where do we get creative essence again? Oh, 4 awakened. We have that? Oh, we have 2. Okay, so we have to make another supremium block. More dust. And we should already have enough of the other stuff. Yeah, fire essence. We still have 20 of each. There's 9. So we do this. Boom. To get 1 more creative. And then we should be able to make creative power now. Just a dagger and boom. Creative power. That is the end game chapter completed. How does this work? I have no idea. Does this give it unlimited power? I think it does. Legit gives it infinite power. That's cool. I guess it'll be like one of the last items we'll submit. And all we get from that is coins. But anyways, we're on to the last one, the challenges. So let's check on our end essence. I'm just hoping it's enough. Okay, we got a buttload of end stone. Let's actually submit that first. And then turn only some of it into the brick. So like 2.5 stacks might be enough. Yep. All right, 4 awakened. Yes, we have that. And the crystal we'll work on later. The 4 dust, we can make that. That's just supremium, right? And we have a lot of insanium. Oh no, it's insanium. But good thing we have a lot of insanium right now. We can submit that. Elytra, we have an elytra. Egg. We need 3 more eggs. Dragon's breath, we have all of it. We have way more than we need. Popped coarse fruit. Oof, we got 2 of those. Now how we make the dew of void? Oof. Okay, so we need more end stuff. So let's get more skulk. So I gotta bring it back. Let's do a specialized output on this one because we want a lot of output. That should solve our problem for a bit. We only have 7. Oh, it's just stuck in there. That's why. So we have 29. So how much pop do we need exactly? 16. So that's just 2. And we smelt this. Dew is kind of like everything. And it's only 4, so we should be chilling. Okay, we got 4. And then master crystal. Let's do ender crystal first. So vibrant. And then now we need the freaking vials. Oh, we keep it though, so we're chilling. Doesn't get used. So come here, boy. And then XP bottles. We need enderman, bro. Where enderman at? We need this thing. We want to do this fast because we don't want our thing disappearing. Oh no, we got a freaking skeleton. Go back off. Come here. The speed is definitely gone. Oh, not yet. Okay, now we're using up a lot of energy, so we're gonna take out our creative power. Just put it right next to it. Boom. And that's just enderman. Oh, shoot. Yo, I didn't realize we're out of fuel. What the heck? Wait, we lost our time in a bottle? Are you serious? I didn't know you lose it when you die. That's never happened to me before. Oh my god, that's gonna make the last couple of things annoying. Yeah, I honestly did not know you lose the time in a bottle if you die. That's crazy. Oh, we're just gonna have to utilize our like upgrades and stuff. But while we're waiting for this, let's get started on the elytra stuff again. So elytra, emerald, netherite. Okay. So we just need to put an input, honestly. Unless I make multiple gliders. I'm gonna make 3 and try out the upgrade that makes it so there's 5 of them that comes out. 5 things. I think it's this one. Specialized output. Alright. Let's see if it works. What is this? This water? Oh, that's Imperium. I think we used up the dew for something else. Oh, we got it. We need eggs. Let's put eggs. While the speed is still going, it's not gonna last too long. Oh, it's fast though. We just don't have any upgrades on it. Wait, what if we just put a regular one then? Do we have so many eggs? Where's a good one? Let's steal this one. How many eggs do we got? 26. We should have a decent chance on the egg. That's crazy that we got one first try. Okay, let's pick up the creative power. We can submit this now. We have 2 more things and we're done with this mod pack. 2 more things, chat. Wait, why am I using that upgrade when I have a crazy one around here? This one? Where is it? I lost it. It was like the red one. I have no idea where it's at. Unless I just put it in here. Yeah, it's right here. Why am I not using this one? We need 1 more egg. 1 more freaking egg, chat. What else do we need? Master infusion crystal. Let's grab that. Let's submit that bad boy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we're right there. We got it. We have gotten it. Okay, so submit the 3 eggs. Collect this inventory slot. And then it looks like there's 1 slot that we just never unlock because this next reward is to unlock only 1. But here we go. The final quest of this mod pack has been completed. Boom. And we got a bunch of awakened supremium furnaces that we're not going to use at all. How do you craft this though? Damn, that's expensive. I mean, I might as well test it out. Let's put these logs in and damn, that's just instant. We got inventory slot and we got a piece of paper. You did it, but was it worth it? I don't even know myself. And the Seopolis, we got a black sign, I think. That's all we got at the end. But this time we got paper. Wow, we actually did it. Honestly, like I said earlier, it's a good mod pack. Only part I didn't really like about it was once we were like entering at the bottom, like the end stages, where we were making like fast progression, and then all of a sudden we got hit hard with like slow progression. So if I didn't use the tick rate mod, I still would have had to like AFK for like 10 hours, 15 hours or something like that. So I think in Seopolis, I had to AFK 2 nights and then 1 full day just to get enough like essence to craft everything I needed. But yeah, that's the only part I didn't really like. Everything else was pretty good. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, oh, okay, yo, chill out, get out of here. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, hype the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.